What's up, Internet? My name's Nerdy.
And I'm Clarus.
You're on camera. You can just say that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm over here. It's me. And
so far
this
away.
is a Session 0 video for our exciting, thrilling, maybe terrible. It's going to be live, so we don't know how it's going to go. D&D actual play of Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. Yes, that's right. Boom. I have never played an official D&D anything in my life. I've only ever played homebrew. And so we thought, hey, we have friends. We like to play them for fools. So let's get them to come to our house and we'll do stuff on Saturdays for fun. And that's what we're going to do. This is going to be a very exciting experience for us. I've never DM'd a weekly game. So I did do a daily one for a week.
Did 173 hours.
Just 173 straight hours of D&D.
Doesn't count.
But this show doesn't have a title yet. That'll come when you guys decide what your party's called. So until then, this is our Dragonlance show. TM. Let's meet our new players who you guys might not know, but they've both been on here before, obviously on Roleplay Relay previous productions. You want to introduce yourself?
Yep, I'm Brian Kling. I'm an actor and a singer and sometimes dancer, but not really. And I play a lot of D&D and thrilled to be here. I'm not by any means shackled underneath this table and being forced to be here against my will.
We should have made you a mod.
We are in the basement, but the mods are in a separate, smaller room with no light or food.
Under the stairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're in the resin room.
Literally. There's hooks on the walls for some reason.
Oh, weird.
Meat hooks?
No, there's like these metal juts coming out of the walls, and I was like, you could like easily tie someone up in here.
So as you said, meat hooks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was very when we did our first walkthrough of the house, we were like,
what happened here?
what is this? And he's like, we don't know, but this is where we keep our beer because it stays cold. And I was like, cool.
Cold
And
room.
they called it the cantina, and I was like,
Yeah.
Maybe they just mispronounced bear. Anyway, yeah, stoked to be here. Stoked to roll some dice and stoked to bring some D&D to the world.
Right, are we doing characters?
Yes.
Yeah, are we? Or are we
let's do it.
just...
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm playing Bannon Leywind. He is a Kender halfling paladin, and he's gonna be a good boy, we hope.
Communist. I mean, sorry.
We don't know that yet. I'm about breaking tropes. Dragonlance,
Right.
what?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I'm
I
about
love
The
that.
breaking
Kender are
governments.
historically communist, but you might not be.
But that's not even written in their description, so I don't know. Maybe it's in the story.
It might be in the book.
Chat
There's 50
putting
of
it
them.
on
There's 50
you.
books.
Yeah.
Not in this one.
Not this one.
Chat, if there's anyone in the members only live that's with us right now, if you could let us know where you found out that the Kender were communists so that we can read that.
Let us know. Is Brian a communist?
Love it.
Call the number below.
Yeah.
Give us your answer.
No, 1-800. Brian's
And if you call now, we'll throw in 3 for free.
These 3 Kender just show up at their door. They're like, I have to feed these? What am I doing?
Well, you can put them in the resin room.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
They're
room
like,
in there.
we're fine. We feed each other. We're communists.
We're just shoving flesh in there.
It's like the human centipede. They all like
No, it's like
feed
those
each
new
other.
the beanbags you just shared on your Twitter that are like
Beanbags.
human skin.
Oh, I didn't even share that. I just commented. But yeah, someone made beanbags out of like synthetic human skin.
And they are cologned so that they like smell and feel like human skin.
Yep, it's
horrifying.
disgusting.
Why would you post that and put yourself on like the government's radar or
I
like
don't
police
know.
radar?
I don't know.
Synthetic human skin.
Yeah.
Brian, let's be clear.
It's like it is like the people that try and make like pedophile arguments on Twitter.
Oh, God.
That you're like, everyone
Like-
just like I understand that you're trying to like have like a like hypothetical
Discussion, yeah.
debate about like
But it
morality,
doesn't look good for you.
But it just makes you look like a pedophile.
Yeah.
Like,
You literally can't. There's no winning.
you don't have to devil's advocate this. It's okay to just say yes.
yeah, but okay.
Anyways, what's up, Internet? I'm Clarus Polaris. Hi, your boy's back. We're playing some D&D. I have also never played an official module before. Ever. Only ever homebrew, so this should be fun. You can find me at Clarus Polaris everywhere. You guys already know that. And I'm playing Harvest, who is an Eladrin blood hunter.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Hey
yeah.
everybody, how's it going? I'm Rob Russo, also found as Rob Russo Music on all platforms. I am a multifaceted art creator of sorts and ex-streamer. Potentially not anymore, we'll see. Might get bored. Currently I am playing Cal Moonfire, also known as Calogero Moonfire. If you
Caligero.
Moonfire. Yeah, he is a Mage of High Sorcery, a Lunar Sorcerer is what I will be playing. First time, very excited. Did I miss something? Sylvanesti High Half Elf is what I missed.
Nice.
So, you know, he grew a beard to hide his identity, but nobody knows that except for you guys now. So shut up, Rob.
So one of the fun things about the world of Dragonlance and the world of Kryn is that it actually has 3 moons. It has a white moon, a red moon, and a black moon. And in the process of character creation and in discussing the campaign, you know, prior to this, we kind of, as a group, all came to the idea that you would each be following a different element of one of those 3 moons. And there is a sort of a lunar sorcerer, obviously. One of the elements of this show that I wanted to push is that if we're going to be doing a module on a show, let's do it about the module. Let's really get into what is created for this module. And so Brian is playing a Kender, which is the race that was created for this. And Rob will be doing the lunar sorcerer subclass for his sorcerer, which is the subclass that was created for this. And I really wanted to dive into, if we're going to do a module, let's do all of the module as much as possible. And so for that, we are going to be playing with the 3 moons of Kryn. And that is a good time for me to tell you that this show is brought to you by MistyMountainGaming.com. MistyMountainGaming.com is a place where you can go to roll rocks from the moon. Wait a second. Everyone, there's a silver box in front of you. Will you please flip over your silver box?
Oh, hell.
Oh, look at that!
Wait, are they the same?
Dude.
Oh no, they're similar but different.
And
oh my
so-
god!
Yeah, same but different.
As a gift to the 3 of you for being the main cast of this, I got you all a piece of your moon. So Clarus has the meteorite set. So Misty Mountain Gaming currently has an asteroid field set on their
Nat
page.
20.
Wait,
fucking
really?
go. Yeah.
You rolled a nat 20 immediately?
Let's fucking go!
Misty
Nat
Mountain-
20!
No fucking way.
Roll!
There's way too much pressure
Roll.
here.
Oh
What if I just yell Nat 20? Does that count?
It counts.
11! Yes!
Nailed it.
MistyMountainGaming.com is an incredible partner. We love working with them. You can use code NerdyNightly15 for 15% off your order. Yeah, go get yourself some MistyMountainGaming.com dice. I wanted you each to have a piece of your moon to roll and help you through this adventure. So
These are so cool.
I won't say the
too.
colors that you guys got because maybe that would be spoilers, but
mean-
for your characters. But I guess it's pretty obvious because you have the red and then you have the black and then you have the white. But
Yeah.
I love it
Yeah,
so
but what
much.
colors are the
Aren't
moon?
they cool?
This is
That's
so
true.
thoughtful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is incredible. Thank you.
I actually ordered those before you guys had committed to the 3 moons.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, if they don't go for it, I'm gonna have to come up with another reason why you're each getting the ones that you get.
Your favorite colors. Yay!
Yeah.
Well, I was like, you were gonna get the red ones because they were like kind of like, I was like, oh, they're like magic looking, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it ended up working out, and so enjoy those. Those are yours to keep.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much for doing the show with
These are
me.
so fun.
And thank you so much to MistyMountainGaming.com for making this possible. We really, really just appreciate the heck out of you. We only roll MistyMountainGaming.com dice in the basement. I will, of course, be rolling my New York Comic Con Sterling Silver dice.
Yeah.
because
Put it
they-
ASMR.
Ooh.
They sound so good. Also, these bardic, they have these bardic metal dice that are so heavy,
Could
like
knock
you could
somebody out.
break
Showed
a
us.
window with
Yeah.
these. Yeah, crazy.
Hashtag don't break window.
Yeah. Also, I also really love the dragon egg dice. They have them in a bunch of dragon colors.
Oh, those ones are beautiful.
And as we get into Dragonlance, dragon eggs are going to be an
What?
interesting part of the story.
Spoilers.
Werewolf?
What?
What?
What? Where?
What are you
Where?
talking about? That was in
Wait.
the pre-recorded section.
Rob, what do you mean?
They don't know what the context of that is.
You can edit it out. You can edit it out.
Man, the man on his own over there, just going loose.
It's the guy on his own.
The guy.
Guys.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Cool. Right.
Oh,
Could
guy.
have meant
Yeah.
anything.
Jay Abbott says, I have around $1,000 worth of dice already. Sorry, I don't need any more.
Yet.
Understood.
Yet.
Understood. But for those of you who don't have $1,000
$1,000
worth
worth of dice.
which I'm like laughing at, but our dice
Don't shut up.
collection is easily over that.
I heard you say don't.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So
There was
continue.
a break in there. It's fine.
Yeah, but we got most of those dice using a code, so we saved money. Girl math.
Yeah.
So the way that we're going to do this, our characters have not rolled their stats, so we are going to sit around and we're going to roll our stats now.
Do that.
So how do you guys want to do this? You each get to roll, I think it's 6 No, how does the
Isn't
rolling
it
work?
4d6,
4d6.
and then you take the highest 3.
Highest 3, yeah.
Add them together.
And it has to equal at least 74.
74.
Yeah. So roll.
Should we
Should we do it all at the same
go for
time?
it?
should we all roll like 4 at a time and then go around the table and like each take turns rolling 4?
Sure, let's do
Recording
that.
a number.
Yeah.
So gather your d6s to make this easier.
Yep.
Got it.
Got it.
And then yeah, let's just start rolling characters. So Brian, first roll.
Ooh, that's rough. That's 8.
Okay.
Dumpstat.
Okay, okay.
Get ready to re-roll.
Hey, we might
All right,
get...
Clarus, what's your first roll?
I got... Okay. Oh, okay. 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 3 is 14.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Decent roll.
Yeah,
Good
that's
mid-stat.
13.
Not
That's a
bad.
3. Yeah.
That's plus 1.
That is significantly better than any of your first rolls during.
You're correct.
For Garrett?
The Garrett
You're
rolling.
absolutely
True.
correct.
Oh boy, I'm already nervous. Okay, that's 11. Still
Great.
not great. That's
Our
just
Here's
Kendra
the
is
thing.
going
You
to
gotta get to
suck.
74. So there's hope, you know?
Try. You can do it.
6, 5, and 2 is 13. Yep, 13.
I love watching my wife do math.
hey, that's a plus 1.
All right, come on,
I'll
Rob. What do
take
you
it.
got?
It's gonna be it. It's not gonna be it. That's 2 nat ones.
Oh, I also got 2 nat ones in the last
Rolled a
one.
7.
Okay, okay, hey.
Dumpstat,
That's
we
fine,
love a
that's fine.
dumpstat.
We're starting. We're
The
starting.
dumbest sorcerer.
Fuck.
All right, go for it.
Oh gosh.
I love watching people roll stats. I don't know if anyone else finds this entertaining, but this is my favorite part of D&D is people just stressing over numbers.
Honestly,
rolled-
same.
A 9.
I think statistically
You're
you,
gonna
think you're
have to
fucked.
re-roll.
might have to start over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even if you roll 18, 18, 18, I think you would have to roll 18, 18, 18 to make it.
Yeah.
Which you won't.
Which it's possible. I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
just for the flow, and then I'll just
Which you
do
We'll
it.
figure it out.
That's a 4, okay, and a 3 and a 2. So math means 10? No, 9. A 4 and a 3 and a 2. 7, 8, 9, 9.
That's a -1.
We're rolling
Yep.
good
You
shit.
guys are gonna be the worst party. What's so funny is that this book is so hard that you get a free feat at level 1 and you get a free feat at level 4. You get 2 feats at level 4.
We're starting
because
out
the
great.
book is like, hey, this book is difficult.
Yeah.
There's only 3 of us.
So they're by level 4 they have 3 feats. And some of them are unique feats built for this world.
And I love how it's like, and if you don't have that feat, get tough.
Yeah. That's tough.
You don't need
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
All right, Rob, what do you got for me?
That's a better roll. That's a 14.
14.
That's 5, 5, 4.
Nice.
Love it.
14. 14.
14.
I would love for one of you to roll above a 14.
Yes. I
Yeah.
also love that.
Same.
Nope, that's 8, 9.
You're re-rolling your entire fucking turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll.
That's
I'm gonna
done.
roll all
That's
6. See how low it
You're
is.
fucked.
Why is it every time we do a roleplay we realize someone
I
can't
don't
roll
know.
stats?
I got an 8.
We're done.
I
This
have
is-
rolled nat ones on every single roll so far.
Give it to me, Rob.
Shit, that's out. Thank God it was a 2. 2 5s, 2 4s. It's a 14. It's
14.
It's not going to have 14.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not going higher.
Oh.
Okay, here
The
we
problem
go.
is
I don't
you
want
might
to be mid.
just
I
hit
don't want to.
74.
I don't want to now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. It doesn't matter, I don't think. But that's a 13.
It doesn't matter.
Right?
Is it?
Yeah, 9, yeah,
yeah,
13.
yeah, yeah. I
Um,
can't do math. Don't ever trust me with the math. Okay. Oh, well, oh, fuck. I got 2 6s and 2 1s. So
boy.
13.
Oh no. Oh my god. You guys literally have not rolled above a 14.
I'm going to pull up my
I'm-
calculator.
Just
I'm at 48,
statistically,
I'm not.
this seems impossible.
This is-
Yeah.
You'd think.
Unless we're doing this wrong.
My die might come in clutch on this one. 14.
14.
Again. 5 5 4.
That's because it's your number.
Am I?
14.
There's
we are-
no way. I'm at only at 57.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's 10. So I just hit 60 as my total.
Aw, wow. Proud of you.
9 short.
You rolled
I
14 under what you needed to.
Oh.
14 under what you need to. You rolled
11.
your best stat is
I
less
got a
than what you need to get there.
16.
You got a
That's a good
16?
roll. That's a good
Yeah,
roll.
but
No,
let
it
me
isn't.
see
No,
if-
because you want to fail.
I got
Oh.
73.
Okay, we're gonna
You're
reroll. We're gonna
I
reroll
need,
her.
I need at least a 12.
You don't want a 12.
I know. I don't want a 12. 5 and 4, 9. 10, 11 on the 2.
All right, we already roll! Yay!
All right, take two.
This is not the first time I've had to.
Oh my
No.
god.
It's not that you didn't. Not
None of
one
us.
of you managed to roll a character.
You know what?
No one.
Nope.
It's the order. Reverse order.
Yeah, reverse order. You go
Okay, you go first.
Reverse order.
Fix it. 14! 14!
Don't call it. It's gotta be above 14. Ugh. This was a good start. No, it wasn't. Jesus. 13.
13.
No. I rolled a 13.
Your
on the
horoscope
that's a
says
pretty solid
turn
start.
things
That's a
on
good-
its head.
It's
So
not an 8.
flip the dice over.
Oh
Can I
my
turn it to a
God.
6?
All right. Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
6, a 5, and a 5. So we're starting
16.
off
16.
with a 16. I'll
Solid.
take it.
Good solid roll. Good.
Plus
solid
3.
roll.
I will take
Right.
it.
It's an 11.
Okay. Better
That's something.
start.
Now you're 8. Or whatever you
Something.
started
Plus
It
with.
0.
was an 8.
Yeah.
Alright.
Again, nat 1s on the double nat
Oh
1s.
my
Yeah, I got
No.
double net ones on the last one.
I've done it
Rude.
every time.
Oh, that's reroll cocked.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was my second highest number on the die.
Oh God.
It's gonna be a 1.
It's a 1.
Shut the fuck up.
I hate you. It's 11 though. Still, it's not.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it was a 3. I was just laughing because it was awful.
So
Oh.
wait, what'd you roll?
Okay.
Oh,
11.
14.
Is it 14?
6, 6, and 2.
Oh, yeah.
14.
That's not bad.
You might
14.
keep your character if you keep doing
I
this.
might.
Please.
Oh my God, I just love this. Point
Okay,
is so much
okay.
easier, but I love this.
So this is
That
14.
is 14?
14. Let's
Were you
go.
14 and what? 13?
And 11.
Yeah,
And 11.
Oh, so I'm 13, 11. Okay.
14. That's a good like mid stat.
Stop. It's the 12.
12.
Clarus?
Monkey is betting that 30 minutes into session 1 we have a TPK.
Wow.
No.
Thanks, Monkey.
Double.
10,
Because
11.
the module takes too long to get going. 11.
Yeah.
If you guys want to follow along with the module,
Ooh.
you
18.
can.
18.
Let's go!
Holy
Nice,
shit.
dude.
I
36.
I believe we have our your charisma.
Trip 6s and a 5.
Right.
No, that's my constitution.
It'd be my
Okay.
Christmas at this point.
if you want.
5, 4, 3.
I get
9,
one
12,
more 18. I need one
12.
more 18.
Yeah, right?
9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
I need an 18? Like, fuck me.
Such a mid character right now. This is like Garrick all over again.
Yikes.
13.
13, okay.
Come on.
The problem is that you guys are now rolling like super well in the right down the middle.
Yeah.
Brian's good. That
Okay.
18 will save him, but
5, 9, 12.
No.
No.
It's a 9. It's not good.
Disgusting. Dice
Why?
jail.
What
Dice
are What are
jail.
these?
What
Those are 2 nat 1s.
That's rude. Rude. Okay. 10, 13. Okay, another
so
13.
you would have to roll a.
Oh, I'm at 57 right now.
16.
Yeah,
You have to roll a 16 to keep this character.
I
Oh.
won't.
What did you get, babe?
13.
Right.
You have to roll this.
And
You know what it is? I'm
Oh.
gonna use this.
Crap, that's not
Ah.
good. That's a 9. Ooh.
You go to hell.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got one rough. All right.
you're fine though. Like honestly, like if your charisma's 14 and your constitution's 18, you'll probably be okay.
Not a 16. 11.
So you're re-rolling?
Yeah.
All right. You know what, Garrick?
I think this game is
2.0.
who's going to be the first one to get a character they can play with.
Me, I think. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's a 9. So I got 76. So I gotta
Oh,
keep it.
Yep.
You got 18 because you got 3 6s, isn't it?
So if I roll less than a 10, I'll have to re-roll again.
Less than a 10.
I need to
Just
roll
roll
less.
another 18. You'll be fine.
I really want to.
I know you do.
Ooh, that's good. That's 16.
There
Let's
you go.
go.
Oh, right there we got.
This is Garrick hanging back, you know? It's fine.
All right. So Brian,
God damn it.
Brian, you rolled from top to bottom 18, 16, 14, 12, 11, 9.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good spread.
I think it's 76 total.
Yeah. I think
Right.
you're pretty good there. Clarus, your top is a 16, 14, 13, 13, 11 and 9. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not amazing.
Sure.
You
You
don't
get a point. You get a point.
14 being your second, that's not the best, but you'll be
That's
fine.
fine.
Oh,
Shall
it's
I go
80.
again?
Nice.
It's 80?
80 total.
Oh my god, our Kendra... It's a good thing our tank is our fucking, like...
Yes.
Okay.
I need our tank to be stacked, so I'm not mad about that.
Because your constitution's going to be 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. 2 6s, 2 5s.
2 6s, 2 5s.
12, 17. This is it. I feel it. And can I say yours was a 6? So thank you.
Not mine, yours. That's your dice.
Your gift! It was again. 6 5 5 is 16.
Oh my god.
No, this is... I'm mad now. you see how, like, the facade is gone? I'm like, no.
You're like, get your shit together.
Not as good.
J Abbott says if it's taking this long, maybe roll 46 and drop the low die. J Abbott, that's what
That's
have
what
been
we're
doing.
doing.
Yep.
That was what we were doing the whole time.
Yep.
6 4 4 is 14.
Plus proficiency.
Fucking
14.
curse.
17,
14.
16, 14? Okay.
I like, even if I roll shitty ones now.
That's cocked.
That's the good one.
But it's cocked.
So right now it's a 2 2
It's
2 2
good
1.
from the angle you're looking
Yeah.
at it from.
Yeah.
2 2 1. So I need to roll a 4. Okay, so that's yikes. There's my
It's an
8.
8.
There's my 8. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew
You
it.
have a 17, a 16, and a 14. You're fine.
I know, but I knew it.
I
knew
know,
the 8 was
but you're
gonna
fine.
come. 9, 10, 11, 12. I might make this one now.
You will.
Yeah. That's okay. I have three top stats. That's fine. Decent. 6 5 5 16.
Yeah,
We're in.
You cleared by a lot.
Nice.
So, I just want to check
angry.
something. So wait, you said your total's 80,
80 total.
and yours is 76, babe.
Yeah.
And then Rob, yours
I'm
is
about to tell you. Plus 16 is 83.
What?
17, 16, 16, 14, 12, 8.
Yeah. You're a monster.
Yeah,
You're a monster. You passed.
Sure. I love that for me. Great. Fuck.
I'm sorry, babe. Are you okay?
No.
Do you want a free point to like put somewhere so that you can be a little bit closer?
No.
Okay.
That seems cheating.
So here's the
Brian.
question. Ability score increase. Should I bump my charisma to 20 off the bat?
You're just punching down. Stop it.
Because we get our ability. If we're like kind of going into this, I'm trying to figure out what's the best choice.
Yes,
Because like
yeah.
I can, or
Why
I
do you
can
get an ability score increase?
For the race.
my race racial trait.
Yeah,
I get
yeah,
plus,
yeah, yeah.
plus. I get 3 points to put in two or one.
Actually,
Or
one
one.
on
So
one.
I was like, no,
Same.
you have to take a feat at level 1. You can't take the ability
Yeah,
score
no,
at
these are the
level 1.
racial
Yeah.
traits that we have.
I was just confusing with the Dragonlance thing. Yeah, I mean, you can have a level 20 charisma immediately, which
I
is
could.
insane.
But I also could up my con to 20.
Or you could have 18 charisma, 18 con.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
also pretty. I think I'm gonna go for that.
we want high con, all of us, right? Because we don't want.
That's
to
health,
don't-
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need it. Like,
You're a
you-
caster. I mean, your
like-
concentration though is big.
In case I do have a lot of concentration spells. Well, source. Yeah.
Well, con is always good. You don't
tough.
want to drop con ever.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
you don't
what-
want to have an 8.
Well, because I have 2 16s.
Well,
so...
and the sorcerer hit die is an 8, right?
Yeah.
I can never remember what hit die for what race, what
Are
class
you talking
is.
spell attack? Or my damage?
No, for your hit die for when you level up.
Oh, I think it's still a D6, isn't it?
Because the thing about the con boost on the level up health is I think people don't appreciate enough.
1d6. It's 1d6.
If you have a 1d6, having a bigger con modifier
better.
can double, triple your roll, right?
I'm chucking one.
It's kind of the only control that you actually have
Yeah.
over how much health. We do reroll 1s on level ups. So
That's
no one will
fair.
ever roll a 1.
And just sorcery 101 because I'm not using any armor. Then my next high stat you'd want dexterity because of mage armor is based on my dex mod, right?
I mean that's
Stuff
up to you.
like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be that squishy.
Yeah, but
You said it's hard.
it's gonna be hard. And I'm if I kill one of you, you're rolling a new character.
Yeah,
like
that's
we're
what I
not.
figured. Like,
this isn't gonna be a campaign where.
Is there any reason I would need charisma?
Just dumping it.
Well,
It depends on how much you want people to like you.
fuck.
So I'm assuming. So I'm assuming, Rob, that you're going. Wait, you're a charisma caster, right? Yeah, so I'm assuming the 17 is going to be your charisma.
Correct. And then my con and dex, I'm making the 16.
Con and dex. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe you have 17, 16, 16.
I'm lucky with that. Strength is my dump.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. And then is my 8. Intelligence 14, wisdom 12. I think he did more book studying than life living, to be honest.
Honestly, I think that's a pretty incredible roll.
Yeah, I got lucky. Well, third time's a charm, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry, what did you dump?
Strength.
Great.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
hide behind the Kender, yeah.
Well, my strength is 18. So.
Hide
There's
behind
just
you.
this like 6 foot tall elf trying to hide
Duck
behind this
behind.
3 foot tall halfling.
And he's like,
I got you! It's fine!
"This is Gingy. I got you."
He's just jumping up and down trying to take hits.
It's like a goaltender and like a soccer.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh my god.
It's so fun.
Firebolts coming out my way.
I'm so grateful. So the guy who did the art, Gabe Sapienza, incredible artist,
Also known as my brother.
also Rob's brother. He did the art for Roleplay Relay 1. The incredible Garrick. Not this art. This art was Zombaby, who was Chantal, one of the players on Relay 1. This is the Death and Divine logo. I might have her make a logo for your team once we figure out what the vibe is. But
Just death.
Just dead.
Divine in death.
well, that's a thing in what was it like right after Roleplay Relay where we were watching reading something and like divine and death was like a thing, or death and divinity or something, and I was like,
Death and Divinity is something.
yeah, it was so weird.
Yeah.
But Gabe is going to be doing the art for your characters, so I'm very excited to see what he does, what he creates.
He's so incredibly talented.
It's gonna take that. That's not gonna be here today. We'll have that when we have it.
Funny because Brian and I are seeing him tonight, so we're just gonna be whispering character details in his ear, be like, "Oh, give me these eyes, do this, make me the hot one."
he's gonna want to kill you guys again.
Yeah.
During Relay 1, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Twerk.
Oh,
Calling out.
the eyes at the last minute.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
we just
yeah.
make them gold? Well, that was our late decision, and,
Yeah.
and then we told Gabe, and he was like, "Why the fuck are you?"
Gabe was like,
Yeah.
I had like 5 last second things, and they were like, well, actually, like, could it like be this lock of hair instead of this lock of hair? And he was like, I don't. Does it matter?
You're
That much?
every director and producer he's worked with that are like, "Can I get this revision?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay Abbott and Blue are both commenting on how incredible the art was. Yeah, Gabe is one of the most talented drawers I've ever seen in my life,
Yeah.
and
Cool.
the fact that he's willing to work with us is, it feels pretty special.
Yeah.
And it's in spite of the fact that Rob is on the show weirdly, because he really doesn't like making Rob's characters look good, but
Yeah, of
he
course.
can't draw a bad art, so
Yeah.
You can't.
I
We're
can't
very
do
lucky
a
to have
bad
him.
art.
can't wait to reveal that when it comes out, and probably make merch and do all the things that we usually do.
Why not?
And for that, just following his art in general, it is his name, Gabe.Sapienza on Instagram. Give him a like and a follow.
SAPIENZA.
SAPIENZA, ZA
Nice.
for the Americans, right?
Yeah,
For those
right.
uncultured
For those
swine
swine.
south of the border.
Yeah, no, he's fantastic,
Yeah.
and there's lots of stuff that's actually he's working on that is his own stuff,
Nice.
Yeah.
comics and otherwise.
Very
So,
talented comic artist.
Yeah,
Hell
give
yeah.
it a look because there's some teaser stuff coming on, and maybe there's a shop. Who knows?
What to tease.
Anyway,
Brian, so you
gotta plug my brother.
so
course.
you're
Legally.
what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna
So strength, I've got 14.
14. Sorry.
It's an
It's a
inside joke,
stupid
and it's dumb that
inside-
we're doing it here.
It just sounds like he
14.
fell, and I'm like,
He
I don't get it. Like,
Dexterity 12,
Okay.
Constitution 16,
Okay.
which I have buffed to 18 with my +2.
Okay.
Intelligence 9, not a very well-read person. Wisdom 11, and Charisma 18. 19 with the +1 from the ability score
The
for
fact
my
that we have
race.
a charisma 18 and a charisma 17 in this party. Thank God that one of you's not a bard.
oh my god, I
What do you
know.
find a real life bard?
It doesn't carry over. And Clarus,
Well,
are you struggling with this? You rolled a really. Do you want to
very
reroll?
mid.
You rolled a really mid character.
I know.
And I'm
There will be zero judgment. You need to keep up.
Well, but
Yeah,
it is,
I can't
it
be
is also,
slacking over
No,
here.
not like that you're slacking, like that we need to
it's
not
hard.
die.
And the book, some of the encounters I read it like it is built for there to be 5 or 6 players at the table in case there are.
I scraped by. If
Your character is so kind of bland that
I know.
I don't want you
I don't know
to
what- that's why
not
I'm like,
enjoy.
I don't know what to do with
if
it.
this was a one shot, I would be like, just take it and play with it.
oh yeah, who cares?
But they both rolled so much better than you, and you don't have anything.
What
that's
was
great.
your average? Your total?
76.
Why don't we just bump it to 80 as like a thing? Since we're all, like, I'm at 80, Rob's above 80.
83.
Well, it's fun. I'll try re-rolling
Reroll.
again
I think
and
it's
see if
fun
I
to
can't.
re-roll.
Yeah.
Just reroll. I would rather you. If the campaign, if the module weren't as hard as it is,
Yeah, it wouldn't
if
matter
it wasn't like
as much.
giving the players extra feats because it is extra difficult, I wouldn't give a shit. But just reroll and
That's
let's.
a 12.
Mid start.
If you have a problem with it, I don't.
5, 4, 3 is 12.
12 all
Please roll
across.
6 12s.
That's cocked.
That is.
This is looking
yeah.
like a 12.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Not quite.
Could you imagine if it was all
Just your
12?
forehead on the mic. It's like,
13.
wow, we're up or down one at a time. Huh? This is good.
There is no variation. Oh, there's
Ooh.
what's that?
That is
math-wise?
16.
Okay.
It's a big one.
You're gonna pass at 76 again.
5, 4, 5, 14. Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Is
That's
that
your
it?
whole character. 16, 14, 13, 12, 12, 11. That's pretty good. That's better.
Is it?
Is it?
Well, then 16, 14, 13, 13, 11, 9, kind of.
Not really, because
Well,
I got
'cause
a
you can-
16 and a 14 already, and then I got 13,
Stronger where you need to
13.
be, but then there was the dump stat in the first roll, but there's no dump stats in this one. It's all like kind of.
Yeah, it all just kind of fucking sucks.
Your 9 is boosted to an 11 is basically the only difference.
Yeah.
Well, but then the 13s are down to 12s.
Well, you have one 13. One of your 13 became a 12,
The
and your 9
13
became an 11.
sacrificed itself.
So you've gone up by
He's going
1
to
point.
sacrifice himself!
You've gone up by 1 point by getting a little bit
Yeah.
more mid.
God damn it.
All right, close reroll. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Okay,
It's-
4th time's the charm.
I just want to make sure this is also not broken. I'm pretty sure. So high half out.
That's awful.
What the fuck?
That's awful.
I
We'll come back
got
to
a
that.
4.
You got 4 ones.
Hey, but maybe
No,
you
I
have
got
a really
a 2,
bad
a
dump
1, and a
stat.
1.
Maybe you
And a
will
1.
only 18s from now on.
Yeah, so I got 4.
Do you want to roll
All right,
mine?
4.
Can Brian and I just roll for you?
4.
Okay.
God damn it. That's a 3 on
If you want, we'll go back to the 16, 14, 13, 14. Here's what I think is happening. I think Dice Christ is punishing us.
Yeah.
Because I let you
Yeah.
re-roll us past
Yeah,
the low
you're
76.
right. You're right.
I think we have to take the 76.
I think you're
I think
right.
the universe is saying no.
Fuck me.
You roll the 76, you have to keep it. So I will let you choose between the 76 and the 77.
Wow.
Or.
Or can I just take 1 point?
No, I was gonna say I roll 3. Brian rolls 3. That's your character. Go.
All right, go for it. Go for
You
it.
want to do it? see we roll higher. Let's do it.
At this point,
Right, go for it.
this is such a disaster.
All right,
that,
let's
yeah.
go.
So fucking.
That is cocked. Okay, that's 14.
14.
Okay.
Okay.
14.
Good start. Good
Yeah.
start.
So
Good start, good
14s.
start.
That's a 665. That is 17.
Okay.
Love that for me. Okay.
Okay, let's go. This game will go well if you just don't have
That's
roll for yourself.
If I don't touch the
5,
dice.
9. That's a 12.
Okay,
12.
I'm
take
rolling
that.
mid.
You're rolling mid, but I'm rolling
No,
high.
17, 14, 12 is not a
good.
good
good.
start.
It's good. It's good. 5, 5, 3, 13.
Okay.
Getting higher in the
It's
mid.
so far better.
5, 4, 4. So that's 13.
Okay. One more each, right? We're at 4.
That was my last
Just yours.
Oh,
No, this
my
is
last
great
one.
character.
This is great.
17, 14,
I
13,
don't touch
13,
the
12.
dice, and it goes very well.
You spoke too soon.
Dump stat. You got
It's
a
fine.
dump
I'll
stat.
be not charismatic.
Yeah, it's a 9.
9. Okay.
17 is great.
Great.
17, 14, 13, 13, 12 is pretty solid.
I'm always of the mindset that you should, like, it's good to start any campaign with 1 stat in 4, like
Well,
plus
yeah,
4.
yeah.
Well, you said 17,
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I was like, kind
Yeah.
of like,
17, 14, 13, 13, 12, and 9.
17, 14, 13, 13, 12, and 9.
So
Yeah.
you're 78.
Not bad.
I got 1 more point. I'll take it.
but you also have a 17, which is
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
that
your
plus
main-
4 is good. You can easily bump that with a feat.
So do you know what you want? Do you know what you want your
Yes.
17 to be,
Yes.
Clarus?
Got this.
Do you know what your like?
The
high
17
stat
is going to be strength.
Okay. And what's your dump stat?
Charisma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably makes sense considering how much charisma we have in
Yeah,
this
you
group.
don't need any more in the party.
Yeah, we're fine. I'm just. It's. You know what? It's going to be fun to, like, play off of.
There's
Honesty.
also I we'll have some conversations about why that is.
Why what?
We'll have some private combos about your character.
Me? Oh, okay. Cool. That's fair.
I like.
Right, that's not
I'm a
cool.
big proponent of like roll it out and then take those rolls and give some narrative reason behind them, right? Like don't
Yeah.
just be like, oh, I'm just not good with people.
Right.
Well, why?
Yeah.
I'm not good with people because I'm autistic, right? So like find like don't play autism if you don't have it. It's not don't do it, please.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Don't good doctor it.
Oh, God.
I
Yeah.
am a good doctor. I am a good. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
That was
it's,
a scene. That was a scene.
It's
It's a
rough.
choice.
It was a show that I was like kind of excited for, and then I watched the pilot and I was like, I can't sit through this.
Yeah, fair.
Sorry.
So
Whatever the fuck his name is.
do you need my final totals after I do the, like, racial bonuses?
No, just tell me what. Oh, what racial bonuses do you have?
I have the same. I can either put through. I have 3 points to give away, either 1, 1, 1,
3,
or 2
and you were
1.
complaining before.
Yeah.
I didn't know you had plus 3
They have
after.
the same. He rolled an 80.
So you got
and
80.
got that.
So you're 80 plus 3.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah.
Well, no.
What bonuses do you
That's
fucking
why I was
get?
like, so high elf off the top is plus 2 to charisma, plus 1 and 1 to 2 others.
Most
Yeah,
classes
he
that
gets
are like
4 extra to give away.
like classes that are like
But I
older,
I
they
rolled
do
under
it for you.
74s.
But newer classes, they just sort of like let you choose what you want to do. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a bit more
Yeah.
free.
Amazing.
Don't be mad, Dad.
Yeah.
I don't know why you were complaining. You could have just boosted anything with plus 3.
Yeah.
I don't know why I let you re-roll. Well, now I feel like
Well, no,
I've been taken for a fool.
No, because it lets me have strength be 18,
Mm-hmm.
and then my constitution is 16,
Yeah,
which I'm
but-
gonna need.
Okay.
So
That's the 14 plus 2 then?
14 plus 2,
Okay.
and then strength is 17 plus 1. So my strength is 18, my
Yeah.
dex is 12, con is 16, and then intelligence and wisdom are both 13 and 13, and then charisma is 9.
I also think that like given the difficulty that the alleged difficulty
Great, I
of
love
this
that.
module, that it makes sense
Don't
to.
say that. It's gonna kick your ass after the legend.
Question.
I
Equipment.
think part of the difficulty for us is that there's going to be 3 of you plus a guest.
Yeah.
And balancing that, I think like I find 3 people parties a little bit tough in combat sometimes.
Combat, yeah.
And especially if there's a lot of enemies on the field. Just because of focus and stuff, right? The action economy gets weird. So I think that this is going to be good. I'm excited for I'm excited for how the rolls went. We got there in a way that I feel like we're all feeling good about, right?
Do you feel good?
Yeah, I'm good.
And look, honestly, that was funny. So that's all I care about.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna touch the dice.
Equipment.
Yes.
Do we just take just either equipment or gold as
Yeah.
usual?
You have an axe.
Right.
That is your weapon. I believe you have a sword.
Oh, it lets me pick a
I
shield.
took
Can
that as
take the
my
shield?
martial.
You can't. What do you?
Well, it's just on like when in character creation it says pick an
It's
equipment
just
or
a
gold.
plus
but-
0 shield, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you can have found a shield somewhere in this world, right?
Yeah.
You can absolutely have that. And then
So cool. So,
Clarus, you're using swords mostly, right?
I've got a long sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have a stick.
quarterstaff. That's a stick. Yeah.
Shillelagh!
But
Shalala.
I have to choose a couple other things.
Right.
Just because of the initiative high sorcery and how the lunar sorcerer works.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
So you choose one of the 3 moons on it. So you Lunatari Red Moon. Is that a spoiler?
No. Yeah. The three moons are the white moon, the red moon, and the black moon.
So we know.
There is a god associated with each of those moons.
Yep.
Solinari is the white, Lunatari is the red, and then
Nuatari.
Nuatari is the black
Yes.
moon.
But it's so you can cast each of the chosen first level spells that are based on lunar charts, which is really cool. Like what the moon is going to be.
Yeah.
But then it's like it just gives me 3 additional spells that I can.
Yeah.
It doesn't take up a spell slot. It's just like, here you go.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but
You can.
I think that you can use them once per day, or you can use them with a spell slot. So you
Yes,
get
yeah,
they,
yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah,
you also get 3 additional spell 3 additional casts a day.
Yes, you can cast each of the chosen first level spells without a spell slot, and you must finish a long rest before you can do it that same way again.
Yeah.
You can also cast them using any of the spell slots you have.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. You're just stack. It's just stacks you at
Yeah,
level 1.
it's a great feat.
Yeah.
I do want to add as well, because I'll take it off otherwise, but the shield does give me +2 to AC.
Yeah.
Great, that's fine. Just want to make sure.
But it's just you just
It's
get
a regular common
regular
shield. Yeah, it's not magical or special in any way.
Yeah, no.
Cool. Let's check out the character sheet.
You're proficient with all that stuff, right? Because you're a paladin.
Yes, I am proficient with weapons, martial weapons, and shields, and heavy armor, and all that.
We're about to start Prelude number 1. We're doing them a little bit out of order. We're going to do Eye in the Sky if you're following along the module first. And then we're going to do... what are they called? Eye of the Sky. Then we're going to do Broken Silence. And then we will do Scales of War last. This is going to be the prelude for Rob's character, which
Hello.
I'm very excited to dive into with you. Let us begin. I feel like we did the rolling, which was like easy. This is like we're actually starting.
It's real. It's real now. There's no going back.
Welcome to the world of Kryn.
Thank you.
On the continent of Ansalon, in the northern wastes, far north of your homeland, Sylvanesti, which comes on the opposite side of the continent. You find yourself headed towards the beach. And coming up out of the sandy shore is this large looming tower that looks like a mixture of being created naturally and being made by the hands of the people of this earth. There is a single door on the front, and there are the mirage of windows that seem to be fading into a more solid state as you watch the sun descend in the sky and the 3 moons of Kryn rise above your head. The white moon largest, the red moon, and then the moon that you can't see, but that you know is there, the ever-present black moon of Kryn, that is just a dot in the sky covering up the stars that are trying to peek their sunlight through behind it. You are Cal, and you are headed towards your initiate test for the mages of high sorcery in this plane. You're not the youngest elf to be taking this test, but you finally decided to do so.
Yeah.
As you're coming up, you see a woman standing just inside the door frame waiting for you. What does she see?
So, kind of... I don't want to say sluggishly, or reluctantly in his movement, but a hooded 5'9", actually a little slightly shorter than most elves, to be honest, figure appears, and through just a little bit under the hood, they can see a kind of unkempt, dirty blonde hair, semi-masking over deep green eyes with hints of amber, and just a fair honey undertoned, fair-skinned, half Sylvanesti high elf is approaching, and he seems a little easily mistaken as just a weary traveler, a merchant, potentially even a ranger. Just doesn't really give you that noble high elf vibe when you first get him, because he's got kind of tattered robes, almost patchworked, like little bits of his history. You got like little patches of red, maybe white and black, who knows why, just as part of his garb. And he, unlike a lot of high elves, which can't grow a beard, has a lightly similarly colored beard, for unknown reasons currently. But this young, for an elf looking,
He has a beard for unknown reasons.
to the world, he
I think it's because he didn't shave.
so
I can't figure out how this man got a beard.
he couldn't stop the course of time when he tried.
You're not wearing the belt of dwarven kind?
No, for personal reasons, he actually, especially being so far away from his home and traveling the world and not knowing much outside of his home, outside of from books, he let the beard grow, being a half elf and being able to, because high elves cannot. He is partially hiding his identity. So the unkempt hair will cover his ears, and the beard covers a lot of his other features that you're like elf right away. So he doesn't know what the world would bring, so he's blending a little bit more.
You approach this tower, and from afar, it looked like it was like pure black. But as you get close, you see that there are these like veins of red and white and black that sort of spiral up this tower, mimicking the movements of the three moons in the sky above, which you are very familiar with. And you come to the base and you see this door open in front of you, and a woman stands there, and she says, "Hello, Caligaro. Your father sent word that you would be arriving. How was your pilgrimage north?"
Just kind of takes a breath, looks around. Calm.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
It is not a calm world these days.
No, it was quite surprising, actually.
Yes. Well, hopefully things stay where they are, I guess. Come in. It is time. And she takes you into this central chamber that seems to span the entirety of this tower. There's no stairs up, but there are doorways that look like they lead out of the tower. Roll a perception check for me.
Misty Mountain Gaming. Right away. Misty Mountain Gaming.
Use code NerdyNightly15 to get 15% off your order at MistyMountainGaming.com.
Perfect timing. Not bad. +6. That's not true. That's persuasion. Perception is +1. It's a 14.
Your persuasion is +6.
Nope.
Why?
Very charismatic, and proficient in persuasion. With a 14.
13.
It was almost gonna be very good.
You see that as you walk in, you can see that the spiraling of these three colors seems to be on the inside walls as well, and you kind of notice as you're walking in, when you're closest to the wall, that there seems to be some sort of design within the way that it is inscribed upon the wall, almost like writing. And you feel like you could almost translate it if you spent the time to like follow these trails of words.
So each of them have like writing going along the bands on the inside. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
But you're struck by the fact that these doors seem to lead out of the tower towards nothing. It's not that surprising because you are a magician in a world filled with magic.
Yeah.
But it is something you've never seen before.
Yeah. This is cool to him. He's kind of just
Yeah.
lets a smile out actually because he's actually pleased with what's going on right now.
And she just turns to you and is, "Yes, it's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
What? Yeah.
We can only enter this tower once every 18 months. Usually, when I am here, it is to greet a line of people out the door. It is sad that this year it will be only you. But that is the way of the world, is it not?"
Not much pressure on my shoulders then, huh?
If you're anything like your father, you won't fail.
He kind of cringes.
What do you know of the trial?
I know that there's not much room for failure. I know that I might be presented with unfavorable trials, potentially ones that are personal. I'll be tested logically. I'm making a lot of this up. I don't know a whole lot of the trials, if I'm being honest with you, and I feel like it's time to start being a little more honest about these things. Maybe that's the first trial. I passed, right? Maybe no. Okay, that's honesty's not part of it. I know it's gonna be hard.
It might be.
Great.
It might be very easy. That depends on you. Your harder trials will be ahead. We don't, try and kill the initiates.
Good.
You're going to go through a door, and on the other side of the room there will be another door. And you'll have until dawn breaks and this tower closes itself off once more to get through that door. And if you don't, you'll find yourself outside this tower, and there will be no one here. And you will have failed, and you will not join our order. And if you get through that door before dawn breaks, you will find yourself outside this tower, and there'll be nobody here. But you will know that you are a member, and so will we. Are you prepared for the trial?
He kind of just smirks and Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right.
There's nothing in his pockets.
There are no pockets.
He's an asshole.
With her like neutral base perception, she
knows you're an asshole.
Passive perception.
passive.
Yeah,
That's the word.
Neutral base perception is
Yeah.
that one.
And so she walks to the doorway opposite the door that you entered. And she traces her fingers across the doorway, and a knob appears, and it opens into a 100-foot room with a single pedestal in the middle. And upon that pedestal, you see a golden key standing on its tip. And she gestures for you to enter the room. What would you like to do?
Just a nod, and it like follows her gesture into the room. Kind of like a little straighter than he was before.
As you pass her, you just hear her kind of quietly whisper, "Good luck. We need more. We need you." You turn to say something to her, and there's no door behind you. There's just a solid wall.
That was his moment was to reach and put his hand on her shoulder, so that having that like.
So you're in a
Cool.
100-foot circular room. In the middle of the room in front of you, there is a single pedestal. There's a key on it, standing on its end. And at the far side of the room, you see the door that you need to get through.
Great. Well. You're gonna go in my pocket. And he just walks towards the key.
Okay. You walk about 5 feet forward.
Great.
And you walk into an invisible wall that suddenly butts up against you.
Great. Perfect. Invisible wall. He just immediately going with his gut feeling, just kind of like jumps to feel if there's a top of the wall.
Roll a perception check for me.
I'm gonna switch it up on this one. Not +6. I rolled a whopping 4.
Yeah, you do see that the ceiling is like 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
It's a tall room, and you jump up, and you're just hitting an invisible wall directly in front of you.
Okay. So do you want to need to explain my train of thought as the character right now? So he's like kind of like talking out loud to himself. He's like, okay. He's like, yeah, these magic users, like I know what they're gonna think. They're gonna think there's probably something bigger to this whole thing. So I'm just gonna go. And he's like going practically like a carpenter, like sussing out like planks of wood. Just like runs his hands along the wall and like goes along the crease on the bottom, just choosing to go left.
Trying to find a breeze.
Yeah. No, he's just like, he's like seeing if there's like a dent, a crack or something. So he's like kind of feeling his way around, maybe for like 5 or 10 feet. Like he's just going.
Yeah, it's just
bit.
a solid invisible wall for
Just
10
an
feet.
invisible wall. Okay. Do I feel any resistance if I can magically that casting is a thing or is not a thing?
No, yeah. I'm not even gonna make you roll Arcana for that. You can feel that you can cast spells.
Right.
You are here to take a test to join a magic order, so
Got it.
magically solving your problem is probably
Perfect.
on the table.
The question is, do I have anything at level 1 that can do anything?
You
for
got
this room?
3 bonus spells, so
Do they help in this situation? Is the question.
did you take all combat spells?
No.
Did you take no combat spells?
Yeah, I definitely didn't take anything useful. I'll tell you that. I took a lot of combat, a lot of defense, a lot of like emergency situation.
It's only reaction spells.
Shield. Just 5 slots for shield.
I don't know why my sheet has it, but there are 2 slots for shield. For
Did you take shield twice?
No, I think it's one of them is because like I got the free use because of the daily thing, but I don't know. But you should be able to stack it and cast it.
Yeah, because you're gonna have doubles on your sheet for things that you get 1 free use of, and then things that are spell slots. So.
Great, perfect.
Yeah.
Would have Cal read anything? Is there like did he take a pop quiz in school for this test? Like, what do you? There's nothing. There's just Rob's level of intelligence for this one. Great. There's lots of I came here in the evening.
Yeah.
Great. So I can see through the entire wall.
Yep.
Everything's invisible. Everything up
Mm-hmm.
is visible.
Yeah.
And all that's visibly able that I can take in is just key, pedestal, and
Yeah, and the walls with the red, black, and white lines running up them.
can I read any of that?
You can try.
How do I try?
Roll an Arcana check for me.
I'm good at that.
Allegedly.
Everything's alleged until it's proven. Not bad. +4 is a 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Along the walls, you begin to translate and read,
Cool.
and you realize as you're going that what you are reading is a functionally the knock spell.
The knock spell.
Written as a much in the same way that you would like a temporary scroll of knock.
Yeah.
It's a spell that you're familiar with, but you don't personally know.
I don't.
And that you believe that you could use the spell on the wall to unlock something.
Got it. So me as a character knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know as a player? Is it literally like physically knocking? Like
No, the spell knock unlocks doors.
Oh.
Yeah. Or chests or things that are locked. It's I think a level 2 spell. You don't have the spell, but you think that you could use the writing on the wall like you would use the spell.
So gathering that, I can use a spell then in my mind. If I read it and I'm like, oh, I know how to use the spell.
Yes, you could. You basically have like a kind of like a one-time use of knock in this room.
Great. And this is just for the character because he is this person. He just kind of like changes like feeling out the wall to feeling out the other wall, being like writing, and he's just like, oh. Oh, you bastards. And he's running completely around to the door, not towards the key. And he goes, and looks back at the key and goes, not everything is as it seems. And he uses knock on the door.
So you cast the spell that you read on the wall,
Yeah.
and you see the white lines begin to glow, and then the red lines begin to glow, and the black lines begin to glow as you read the different components of knock and the way that they're inlaid on the wall. And when you get to the finish of it, you're within the range of the door, and the latch on the door opens, and the door in front of you opens up. In front of you, you see the beach, and the sands, and the water.
Recollecting for a moment, the task was to simply get on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
And he knows this. And no one is there.
Yep.
He kind of looks. He looks back. He looks back at the key, and then kind of looks back at the door and just kind of exhales a little bit. And he's like, "Here we go," and he steps out. He kind of took that moment and being like, kind of what he said before, but a little more proud about it. Of like, not everything might be as it seems.
Yeah.
And mostly confidently walks out. Still, that a bit of a gut wrenching feeling of failure is lingering. Yeah.
As you step out, you feel this arcane motion behind you, and as you turn, the way in which the lines along the wall had lit up is along the outside of the tower, going all the way up, spiraling up, and you realize as you step out of this tower that it's dawn, and that the sun is starting to creep over the horizon. And as the sun creeps up over the horizon and the light begins to hit the tower, the ways in which the red and black and white lines are vibrating and lit up along the sides of this tower, as the sunlight dims them, as it rises on this tower. And for the next 18 months, this tower will once again be closed. You're left alone for just a moment when around the corner of the tower, the same woman that you saw at the front comes rushing around, and she comes up to you. And she says, "Congratulations."
Lets a breath out.
I am supposed to let you be you from here and make your own choices. But unfortunately, something was sent to me, and just after you arrived in the tower last night, for you. And she pulls out 2 scrolls. She hands you the first scroll, and she says, "This is for a man in the city of Kalaman named Wyhan. It is your father's instruction that you should take this scroll to him and not open it. And Wyhan will continue your training and prepare you for your next test in joining the Mages of High Sorcery." Wyhan is a member of the Black Order of the Robes, and he's quite remarkable. This is quite a gift. But your father stressed, do not open this. The second, I'm sorry. And she hands you a second scroll. And she says, this can be handled on the way to Kalaman. And you might want to... I didn't know what it was. I'm sorry that I read it. But this is for you. Congratulations. And good luck with everything.
Thank you.
And then she's gone.
Taking the letters.
As the sunlight hits her, she fades away with it.
The one she read, I open.
You open a letter, and within you find a really a very fine script, clearly a very educated, refined person, and it reads, "Dear friend, I am Becklin Uthviharin." And immediately you know you've heard of this name before, although you've never met this person. "I've heard much about you from our mutual friend Ispin Greenshield. It grieves me to share the news that our dear friend Ispin passed away recently in a raid on a nearby village. May fortune and the old gods protect his soul. Ispin's friends are holding a memorial for him in the manner he always wanted. It will take place here in Vogler on the eve of the Kingfisher Festival. I write to ask you to do Ispin one last honor and attend. Should you come, accommodations will be available at the Brass Crab. Though the circumstances are sad, I am eager to meet you, and through our memories, to revel in the life of our great friend. Becklin Uthviharin, Knight of the Crown."
Cal goes from nervous to heavy to kind of a smile, because when he said revel in his life, he kind of immediately remembers fondly of Isben and folds the letter again respectfully and actually puts it away instead of crumpling or anything like that, and knows where he has to go next. And then he looks at his father's letter and he just does one of the
It is a rolled scroll.
Oh, okay.
So what you're holding in your hand is it is a rolled scroll that has metal ends.
Okay. Closing it?
Yeah.
No. It's more it looks kind of like a rolling pin.
Right.
So there's a way to hold it and pull it down and read it, and it's wrapped around a metal bar in the middle, and it has red and white and black cord tied around it. Yeah. Growing up around this, you know that there are potentially spells that could inform somebody if
it's open.
If it's open, but you don't know if that's the case here.
It's my father. It's definitely the case.
It's up to you.
Yeah, no, he's just kind of fuck. He's just holding it out. He, you know when you put distance between yourself and something and you're still holding it? He's just fuck you, Dad. He's just kind of why? Oh.
And that's where we're going to end
number 1. That's fair.
Prelude number 2. Broken Silence.
Someone had to do it.
I was hoping Brian was going to do it. He's thank you.
For hundreds of years, in the world of Kryn, since the cataclysm that was brought about by an attempted ascendant god, the gods of this world have left it alone. There's been no clerics, no paladins. There's been no divine magic on this plane for 350 years. But belief in those gods has not faded from the memories of such long-lived peoples as the elves and the dwarves, the halflings. And so the gods persist. Their symbols, their temples, their churches, they still exist. And there is one such person who found a book and became infatuated with the idea of a certain god. And that young Kender recently went to sleep. And you wake up and you're in a clearing in a forest. And while you can't see anything, you hear the sounds of battle. And before you, in the middle of the clearing, you see a corpse in armor that is familiar to you. And it's lying against a rock in the middle of this clearing, and its left hand is extended towards the sky, and dangling from it, drifting back and forth in the breeze ever so slowly, is a perfect white circle. It seems to be calling to you.
Is this thing dangling? Does it look like a necklace or something like that?
Yeah.
And this clearing, is this not the same place that I fell asleep in?
It's similar.
Okay.
It could be the same forest. Could be by the same road, but it is not the exact place where you pitched your tent. You look around, your tent is nowhere to be seen. Your horse, nothing.
Just kind of look around. And he sort of brushes himself off a bit. And he starts curiously but carefully walking over to this corpse in the middle.
Yeah.
And I recognize it, you say.
You recognize the armor.
Is it, what do I recognize it from?
It's a Nightland armor.
Nightland armor.
The not like the official armor of Nightland, obviously. It is from the militias that are attempting to reclaim the land of Nightland from the country of Solamnia, that want to restore it to the unification of Solamnia days, when it was its own country underneath the command of Lord Soth.
Do I recognize this person at all? That's this corpse.
The corpse within the armor is hard to make out. Like, you see, it's almost it is like when you're in a dream.
Right.
And there's just you know that you're looking at something familiar, and yet it isn't real, but it is so close to something that you remember.
So Bannon takes. Do I have my axe with me?
No.
Okay, so he just takes his toe and he just sort of pokes the body to see if it reacts.
His toe.
Yeah, I mean, it like slumps over. You can touch it. It's tactile. It moves a little bit, but as it shifts, like, its hand kind of stays where it was, and that medallion keeps swinging back and forth.
As he does that, he kind of and no response. He sort of gets a bit closer, and looking at the medallion as he does, and he sort of says, "Hey, buddy, you dead?" You all good?
Is it a fucking skeleton?
There's no response.
Bannon sort of he swallows.
Like, are you dead? Sorry.
You're all right there. He reaches over and he grabs the medallion out of the hand, and he just sort of...
The world around you shifts.
Ooh.
Everything is gone for a moment, and then suddenly you're back, sitting in your bedroll, in your camp, where you had laid for the night. Roll a perception check for me.
New dice.
Gaming.com.
I love that the dice tray is right in front of the mic, and I'm hoping it's picking up that ASMR.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
I planned it.
Ooh, nat 20.
Are you?
Let's
Natural 20.
Oh my
All right,
God.
I think that's the first actual nat 20 of the campaign.
Woo!
Let's do it.
Yeah. He got better
You
dice than I did.
you sit up after a very not nightmare, but a very strange dream, And the first thing you realize is that in the dream that clanging that you heard, that sounded like battle, you're not sure what it was. But as you look around the camp, you see that all of your belongings are gone. Your axe is missing, your shield, your bag. Your horse is still kind of like by the tree where you had tied him up. But all of your possessions, except for what was on you when you were sleeping, has been taken away somewhere. With an natural 20, you see the trail into the trees where these thieves have absconded with your items.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well, guess I better get moving. best I get moving. Bannon kind of like...
It's session 0, guys. The accent you'll figure it out. Best I gotta get moving.
Best I gotta get moving.
That's the t-shirt.
That's the t-shirt.
Best
Best I gotta get moving.
Best I gotta get
But in like a
moving.
Gaelic script, so it seems very fancy.
Yeah.
Best I gotta get moving.
Best I gotta get moving.
Okay.
It's gonna be out the store before the Prelude even drops. People are gonna be like,
What
is
the hell is that? Yeah.
Do I still have the circle? I have nothing. Just the
No.
clothes on my back.
Just your underclothes.
It's my underclothes. Great.
You're so exposed.
Yeah, so Bannon kind of like pushes himself up, sort of like rolls up his bedroll, tucks it under his arm, and just sort of starts like he's almost hunched down, sort of like trying to find the track and keep following it because he's kind of afraid that he's going to lose it in the night.
Roll a survival check for me.
Boy.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't actually know.
Do you even have to crouch that much?
How much closer do you need the ground to be? You're only 3 feet tall.
You're pretty close to the fucking ground
Dark
there.
vision will say underneath your passive perception
I'm
and
good.
investigation.
I'm good. I'm still good.
Oh, yeah, senses. I don't think I have any. I do not have any senses.
Okay.
None?
None.
I
Wow.
don't have dark vision.
Not one.
Not one.
Not a one.
Can't see, can't smell, can't
All
touch.
right. We're doing a survival check, you
Yeah.
said. That's 14 plus 0. 14.
What is it?
14.
14.
I don't know.
I don't-
It's just for us. I'm so sorry.
14.
Yeah, so you're able to follow the trail. It doesn't seem like that they were particularly stealthy about it, and you are kind of winding this curving path, and you start to see elements of what you owned. Fragments of your belongings that have been tossed to the side as this path has been laid before you. And you come into another clearing, much smaller than the one that you woke up in your dream, but a clearing nonetheless of a few trees. And you see that your belongings seem to have been mostly rooted through and just left strewn about in this clearing.
So as he's walking and sees this stuff, he sort of like just picks it up and like is like getting his arms really like full. Just because even if he still has his pouch, he's just kind of not thinking about it. Just like,
Kid in a candy shop.
and as he gets there, he's like, I mean, I would have rather they just stole it at this point. As he sort of like puts all the stuff down into a pile and starts like tentatively going into the clearing a bit more and sort of sussing out if there's anything here.
Yeah, roll a perception check for me. Or investigation. I'd roll an investigation check for me.
I'd rather do a perception.
Roll an investigation check for me.
That's a 3 for a 2.
Oh, -1.
It really seems like you're good. You know, like it seems like there's nobody around. Your stuff's just on the ground. It's weird.
So he kind of like peeks and he's like, and then it's like within a millisecond, sort of just starts going out, just sort of like grumbling to himself because he's a little bit tired. He's like, you know, you go through someone's stuff and then you just look through it. You could have just done it while I was sleeping. I would have just kept pretending. I mean, you might need something.
As you grab your leather armor, you see for the first time that the symbol that you had carved into it that represents the white moon of Solinari is no longer there. In its place is a perfect white reflective disc that is in the perfect shape. And as you touch your armor to go to look at this, it disappears in your hand, and the trees around you begin to flatten into the ground like this effect of the circle of this clearing growing and growing and growing and growing around you as the trees flatten and flatten and flatten and flatten, and suddenly you're surrounded by a larger clearing and a larger clearing and a larger clearing until the forest is gone around you. And all you see in the distance ahead of you is a temple. Ancient and stone that has been broken apart and sits in ruins at the top of this hill off in the distance. And you feel in your chest this pulling sensation that almost comes from where you have carved that white stone on your leather jerkin, as if you were wearing it. If that part of your chest was pulled towards the temple, you feel the call of this thing off in the distance. And you realize for the first time, this is a dream you've had before. This is a vision that you've had when you've had hard times, is this temple in the distance. And it feels so familiar to be here again. But you've walked to that temple before, and you've never been able to get close. You've never been able to get inside.
Without kind of thinking, he just sort of starts walking up towards the temple. Almost not even phased by the disappearance of the armor. It's sort of like this pull that you described as sort of just leading him on the way. So he just kind of starts walking up towards it.
Yeah. For the first time, every other time you've had this vision, it's always just kind of stayed just in the distance. And as you're walking towards it, it seems to be getting larger and closer. And you get to see the details of the cracks in the walls and then the fallen columns. And you see that in the center there is an open door frame. No door, just a portal into the building beyond.
Bannon, he kind of reaches out and tries to touch it. Do I make contact?
With what?
The building itself, just the architecture. He pulls away and looks at his hand because it's the first time he's ever really been here. So he goes to move into the door and crosses through the threshold if he can.
Yeah. The first thing you notice is there is a tree that has broken through the stones in the center of the room and has grown and grown through and broken through the roof. And so there is a canopy of leaves, but the broken roof is leaving just enough moonlight to creep into the space. So you can see there's a ring of statues around this room. And the statues, roll a religion check for me.
Religion. All right. That's an 18.
Okay.
All right.
You immediately recognize that these statues are all of what are considered to be the gods of the alignment of good. But it's hard to make them out at first because they're all broken in different ways. They've all collapsed and they've all fallen. And as you're looking around, you see the statue that you are most hoping to see. And that is a statue of Solinari, the white moon. And where it is broken and where it has collapsed, the pockets, the spaces are filled with a white light that when you look at it now, it looks like it is complete between the two different kinds of textures, the white of the missing and the stone that is there. And you see on a pedestal dangling in front of the statue is that same white medallion that is just tick-tocking back and forth.
Sort of in awe, he doesn't even stop to assess the situation here. He just sort of slowly approaches the thing, and he reaches out towards it and sort of just touches the statue, and then he reaches over and he reaches for the medallion once again, with sort of, that's so curious.
And as you touch it, you feel yourself lift off of the ground until your small Kender body is suspended 8 feet in the air, and you seem to almost be at a appropriate eyesight for where you think eyes would be on this statue of this moon. And you hear a voice in your head, a deep rumbling voice that says, "Ban, you chose me, and so now I will choose you."
He kind of it's just stunned. Sorry, but who are you?
You know who I am. You've been following me for quite some time. And I have need. We all do. And if a statue could look around the room, you feel like it would have. A great darkness has come to the world of Kryn. A greater darkness to the continent of Ansalon. I have been missing for many, many years, and it is time that I have a champion once again. Would you be my champion?
He kind of nods, like kind of like stunned, like that this is even real. Of course, I'd love to be your champion. I mean, wouldn't you rather somebody, you know, a bit more experienced with this sort of stuff? I mean, I just know how to kind of make things and barter a bit. Why me?
There is going to be much pain in your journey ahead. There's going to be pain for the continent. And I believe that the person who I give my favor to will have to be able to survive that pain and keep moving forward. You felt a lot of pain. You've never stopped moving. You've never stopped believing. And even though I was listening and I couldn't hear you, I knew that you were there. And I felt what you went through. And if you can survive that, then maybe you can survive what's to come.
Bannon at this point, he's like, he wipes a tear away from his eye as he just sort of like looks at the statue. He's like, of course I'll be your champion. I'd love to.
Good. Now, I understand that you're headed to Vogler. Take care of your business. We will have business to come. Open yourself and be ready to listen, and I will be there. And as you slowly lower down, this medallion still clasped in your hand, roll a nature check for me. Or, yeah, there's not like a smithing. You've worked with a lot of metals before.
Yeah.
So yeah, just roll like a nature check for me.
That's a 9.
You're not really sure what it is. You're kind of his voice has faded from your mind, and you're slowly being lowered to the ground. And as you're lowered down and down, you're just kind of trying. You're so transfixed by the medallion in your hand. And as you're lowered down, you feel you kind of were perfectly upright before, and you're laid down flat on the ground. And as your head makes contact, you wake up again in the same camp that you just woke up in. But this time you look around and you see your bags are there, your horse is there, everything's fine. And you take a moment to make sure that you haven't been robbed. And you notice that in your left hand you're still clasping that medallion and that it has come with you. And when you really focus on it, there's a power in it. And you almost feel like if you just pointed that at something, you'd be able to change the world. Mm-hmm. And you look over and you see, poking out of your bag, a scroll. And it's the same letter. It's different, obviously, because you were there when Espen died. But it is the invitation to his funeral. In Vogler.
Ben kind of looks at the medallion, looks at it, and goes over and grabs the invitation, reads it. Do I know that Ispen's died at this point, or
you were there when he died?
I was there when he died. Yeah. Okay. He kind of like just.
We have changed the module a little bit.
We're going off module.
We're going off module. We just changed it slightly. That Ispen had like a final hurrah where he met Ban, and what you remember that moment of heading to a town to help out, much like the Kender from your town had been doing for years, leaving home to go help others. And Ispen taught you a little bit of how to use an axe. And then on the first night of the raid on this village, he fell.
Free throw.
And he was taken home with his infamous green shield, and you stayed to help out as much as you could. And one of your compatriots who had been there with you had sent back a letter informing you that there was going to be a funeral, and that if things were settled and you could leave, you were invited, as you were one of the last people he fought beside.
What time is it? Is it close?
It's the middle of the night. You're tired. It's like you're good to go back to sleep.
So Ben reads the letter, sort of tucks it away, and he looks at the medallion in his hand and he slips it over his neck, and almost like it's a blanket, he lies down with the weight of it on his chest, and he just closes his eyes, and with a big smile on his face and kind of tears sort of like dripping down from his eyes a bit, he kind of goes to sleep.
Right. That's the end of Prelude 2.
Yeah, let's go.
There are gods back in Kryn.
Okay.
God!
I was not expecting that.
I got a god!
You got a god.
You got a god.
You got a god. You got a god.
Solinari.
Solinari.
Yeah, you are officially a level 1 paladin now.
Woo!
Because before you were just a person with an axe.
Got an axe.
Level 1 person.
Yeah,
Human person, not human.
Tender
Never mind.
person.
Tender
that's fun.
person.
I love
Tender.
I love
Tender people
that
too.
prelude. I think that it's a really fun idea to give a character main character syndrome so early in the campaign.
Yeah.
But we're gonna call it there, and we'll be back with Prelude 3.
Wee.
Woo!
And we're back. Welcome back to Prelude 3: Scales of War. In Preludes 1 and 2, we introduced these two characters.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, careful shaking the table.
Oh,
Because
no.
that shook the mic. Or that shook the camera.
Stop shaking the fucking thing.
We'll work on that. We'll make that not happen. Similarly headed to Vogler for a funeral of Ispin Greenshield, a old friend who's not been seen in a couple decades, is Harvest. Harvest is on the road to Vogler, somewhere in northern Salamnia, and what's she looking like today? She cute?
Always. Harvest is a very tall, imposing character. She's 5'11", very muscular.
Okay, mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, stop, don't stop, stop, don't stop.
Eucalyptus.
Oh, yeah.
That's for goblin only.
I'll take pineapple.
She's broad and takes up space, and looks.
She takes up
She
space.
I'm
takes
sure she
up
does.
space,
Oh, my
okay?
What a way to describe
We both lean
a
back.
person.
Woo.
I
They
went
really
to
take up
acting
space.
school.
She's
okay.
broad and
Honestly,
she knows
I'm
it.
glad you turned the heat off.
I can feel it.
Yeah, right?
I said bird. No. So she looks pretty much like an elf, except that she has this mane of like voluminous, fiery red hair that's a little bit wild and unkept, and there's a few braids in there to try and tame it down a little bit. But it's her most distinguishing feature. Her eyes, which are golden, have a shine to them, even though she looks tired today. She's got pale, freckly skin, but it has like a warm glow to it, like almost like the setting summer sun. Should I say like my race?
You don't have to.
Okay.
How is she getting to Vogler?
She's currently on foot. She does not have a steed as of yet. She kind of has a bit of a random assortment of armor, a couple pieces of plate, mostly medium armor, and carries a fairly basic long sword. Nothing is ornate, really, except a couple piercings in her pointed ears.
Right?
Yeah.
As you're traveling down the road, it's early afternoon, and you've probably got like a day and a half's travel to Vogler. Your day is kind of immediately interrupted by the screams of someone in need.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's see what the fuck that is.
And so out of the bush runs a young man who sees you and is just like, help me, please help me.
Yeah, whatever you need.
I was traveling. I was traveling with some knights. We were just headed towards Calamon, and we were.
I don't need the whole life. Just
attacked.
What do you need help with? Okay, great.
I don't know if they're alive. We were just attacked just over that way.
She's sprinting the direction that is being pointed at.
Okay.
Damn.
No questions.
No.
Just going.
Just where? Just go.
He's like, okay. And
Can you keep up?
He's kind of like following you, but definitely not sprinting. You, as you approach, you begin to hear the sounds of what is going on, and you hear a wrench of wood, like the crack of a wheel being taken off of a wagon, and you hear this snarling that you've never heard before. It's like reptilian, but larger than any reptile that you can think of.
What the fuck is that?
And as you break through the brush, we're gonna use this map today. We're gonna have some different stuff throughout, but this one was easy because this is just a small little prelude encounter. You see in the center of this intersection here. Oh, this is actually going to be tough to do. I don't know how we're going to handle this, but we're going to try things. Am I still in frame here? I mean, I am. Okay, we'll do this. I'll just always have to be hunched over. My lower back at the gym is going to have to gotta hit the squats.
Gotta hit that.
Gotta hit that.
Low back.
So what you see here, I'll just place these and I'm going to sit and describe it. And then this is right here. What you see
Ambush.
as you come crashing through to here. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be you today.
Great.
We're going to have like custom minis for the players next week. But this week we're just using some stuff that we already had on hand. I'm excited to show you guys your minis. It's gonna be cool. So we are you come around the corner and you see creatures that are unlike anything you've ever seen before. They're humanoid in shape, maybe 6 to 7 feet tall, and they look like the stories of dragons that have been told throughout the ages, but obviously on a much smaller scale. There are 4 what are called Baz Draconians. They are shorter. They're a little bit squat. They're round. They're green. They do have wings, but it does not look like there's any way they could possibly fly with them. And they are holding swords in their hands. I know one of them has a crossbow in the mini, but they all have swords.
I look over my shoulder and I'm like, you should have led with the fucking dragons were back.
He didn't ask me anything! And you yelling that at him turns all of their attention to you as they had been... You see the larger of the 3, the one wearing the staff. We're going to call him the staff wielder there. He is a large copper, 8 feet tall, has large wings.
I fucking hate having to look up at people, alright?
And he carries knives in his hands. You see through the copper there are patches of green, as if he almost looks ill. And the 4 of them turn. Since you yelled that you were coming... roll initiative for me.
Love it.
I'm gonna say that this guy came. You don't know his name.
Do I see his friends?
You do. You actually roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Perception is okay. 18 plus. I think I get. Plus 3 is 21.
Okay, at a 21, you rolled pretty well.
That never happens.
There are the knights that he was talking about.
Yeah.
Their corpses are littering this field, this intersection. And you can kind of
Clearly
tell
dead.
immediately that they were ambushed by these creatures that are completely foreign to you.
Right.
You immediately notice the silver helms with the horns protruding up in the front. And you know these to be Knights of Solamnia, members of your order.
Oh, that are dead.
Yes. And so you are these are compatriots. You don't immediately recognize anybody, but these are members of your order that have been killed by these creatures.
Well, it looks like I'm on a bound to fucking avenge these fuckers. Okay, and the initiative is 9.
Great. You're level 1.
I am.
How much? I do like that in. Brian, you did. I like that in neither of the other preludes have you asked the name of the person talking to you. You said 9?
He said his friends might be dead, so I was like, okay, time. We're a little short on it.
All right.
Also, she knew my dad. I didn't really care.
It's fine. In like the Telltale version of the game, like Ravina will remember that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You never saw her again.
But like you've met now too many times to ask her name.
Yeah, it's a little
like,
awkward. Hey!
Wow, I just had the weirdest series of rolls I've ever had in my life.
Was it 696969?
No, it was. I rolled 2 natural ones back to back.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
I did that a lot
then
when
a
we were rolling
2.
stats.
Fine
So
by
did
me.
Claris.
On a D6 though. This is a D20.
It is me against
oh.
5 people, so I'm
Rip.
yeah. I'm excited to re-roll another character 4 times.
Yeah. I was gonna say make it like 7 characters, then it'll be an even fight.
Yeah.
All right. So how this
Mommy?
is going to
Mommy?
start
Sorry.
is Reese, which is his name, but you don't know that.
No, I don't know that.
He's going to go first. He is going to move over to here, and he's going to cower behind him.
Use 1 action to cower.
Yeah, I use cower.
Yeah.
He's going to use hide.
That makes sense.
Absolutely useless.
Gonna roll this with disadvantage. He rolled a 6, so he is not hiding. You can see that he's not. He also does not have.
Taking a shit.
He does not have a weapon. Like he's like a normal human person who does not look capable of anything.
Buddy.
But everyone else were Knights of Solemnia?
Yeah, he was just traveling with them.
Hmm.
You
Okay.
didn't ask him any questions, so you
No.
don't know what's going on. All he said was these knights I was traveling with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then that is going to be the 2 furthest Draconians' turns.
Great, I love that.
Get ready to.
I have 13 hit points. Very clear.
Hi, welcome back. We're gonna be rolling for stats again. So.
3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna get to about there, and he's gonna get to about there, and then it is your turn.
Great.
Roll a perception check for me.
Cast chain lightning.
Oh.
Actually, no. Make it a nature check.
Okay. I rolled an 18. Plus 1 is 19.
The things that you see in front of you as they come charging towards you, they're injured. Like they're not pristine. You can kind of see that like where they took out the Knights of Slamnia, but there were Knights of Slamnia, so it's not this isn't 5 like absolute units.
I'm the absolute unit. Great. Well.
All right, it's the first turn of combat for a player in the game. Clarus, what are you doing?
It would be me.
Just roll better when you're
Yeah,
attacking. Then,
I'm gonna
well,
try.
actually, you've been rolling pretty well.
So yeah, shut the
18?
fuck up. Don't say that.
You get 3 lifelines for rolls. We can each roll 1.
All right.
I'd like to phone a friend.
We're gonna go hard. Okay. I'm going to go up to the nearest one.
Okay.
Is that fence there? Oh, it's a longsword. I can.
Yeah,
attack
the
over
fences are
fence.
where they are.
Okay, but I can still hit it. That's fine. Yeah, I'll have you move me up there.
Okay,
I'm gonna attack with my longsword.
right there.
Don't fail me now. Yeah. Longsword plus 6 to hit. Okay, 13.
Great. That misses.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
That just misses.
Great. Do I have anything that can fix that?
Whew.
No, that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. When you make a weapon attack roll against a creature, you can cause the attack roll to have advantage. I'm gonna do that. Squire of Salamia, precise strike.
Okay.
It says once per turn, so my advantage roll is 11 plus 6, 17.
That does hit.
Great.
I think that ability, in the future, you're gonna have to call it before you use it.
It says once per turn when you make a weapon attack roll, you can cause the attack roll to have advantage if the attack hits. Add a D8. So it doesn't.
You have to call that before you roll.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. And wait, but it says you have advantage and you add a D8?
If the attack hits, you roll a D8 and add the number rolled as a bonus to the attack's damage roll.
So you get advantage and you get a plus D8 to your damage?
Once per turn, when you make a weapon attack roll, you can cause the attack roll to have advantage.
Every turn?
No, I can only do it 2 times
Once.
per long rest.
Oh, I was like,
Oh, okay.
you said once per turn. I was like, that's, you're level 1.
I was gonna say, you're like,
Means if I have
if you have a
two attack
1d6
options,
sword-
I can only do it once per turn. I can't do
Yeah.
both slots.
I didn't hear that there was a limitation. I just heard once per turn.
Yeah,
you
no,
can-
that's fair. I've used up one of the 2 times that I can do that. Okay, so that means I hit, so I get to add a D8 to the damage of
Great.
that. And it is a
pretty good still.
D8. It's nice and Salamnia.
That's nice.
Squire. Okay, so we've got a 7 and a 5 is 12 plus 4 is 16 damage.
Not
Great.
bad.
Yeah.
Holy
You
crap.
come swinging up to this fence, and you cleave across the front of this thing's neck, and it opens up and it falls, and you hear its skull clack on the fence as it falls dead behind the fence in front of you.
Great.
Which sounded like.
The draconian is dead.
1.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
You know. Probably not. I don't need this guy to die. So.
Just chuck him in front.
Oh.
I mean, he's dead.
Oh no! Wait, I don't get that till
That
third
guy
level.
that guy is dead.
No, the little guy.
No, the poor guy who ran up to me,
Reese,
who was
yeah.
like asking for help.
Reese.
Yeah, whose name I definitely do not know. Yeah, no, that just seems mean to leave him by himself. So that's it for me.
All right. Well, I was going to do this at the end of the turn, but they rolled so poorly that I'm going to say this. Ban, Cal, Ben Cal, Calvin.
Calvin.
You have been traveling to Vogler ever since receiving your separate invitations to the funeral of your recently deceased friend. And upon the road, as you're traveling, you do hear the sounds of combat. And you both heard it when it was the Knights of Slamnia.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the clattering of heavy armor. And so from 2 different directions, we're going to say that, Cal, you're over here. And Ban, you're over here. You enter here. Roll initiative for me for the next turn. So the 3 Dragonborn are going to go, but you guys will enter on the next turn.
Where are they going?
7.
Great.
Caught.
I actually should.
+3 is 10.
Great.
Ooh, good for that dex.
Dex, yeah.
And then...
You just walk in to blood spring. She's like, "Why?"
It goes
You-
across.
you
Starts
do.
counting 2!
Yeah.
You just run in and you do see this woman kind of... Because you used less than half your movement. You literally watch this woman just kind of
Step up to
saunter
this guy.
over to the fence and just swing her sword across the thing's neck. And it just fucking opens. What you also see, all 3 of you, is that as the neck opens, after the blood starts to come out, gas like green gas starts to pour from the wound. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution save for me.
Okay. I'm gonna use this guy. 16 plus 3 is 19.
You feel the skin around your lips begin to harden, and like that hardening begins to just like spread up your face, and you kind of stretch it out, and you just force of will, you just are like no, and you feel like that effect just not take hold in you, and you pass your check.
Great. She like spits on the ground next to the corpse.
That stinks.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
You still have movement.
Yep.
And you still have your bonus action. So is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't really have bonus action.
You are currently standing in a cloud of gas. That is
there is a cloud
within 5 feet of him in every direction.
Okay, that is fair. Then I will.
You see
step
it.
out of
It
the
is a
cloud.
green. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say that you move to like here, and you are now surrounded by people who are kind of on all sides of you.
Can Cal actually be standing like that? Oh.
Yes.
Great.
I agree.
That is going to be the big guy's turn. He is going to see
There's a big one?
Yeah, the one with the staff is a little bit bigger. He's the copper one. The others are green. This one with the staff here, he is going to... Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that over
The coils.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can make it to there.
I'm like behind them all, right? They don't see me yet?
Roll a stealth check for me.
I mean, I yelled.
Yeah, roll a stealth check for me. They are all looking at her. So
Yeah, with advantage.
You as well, Brian.
Okay.
With advantage because she's loud as fuck?
Nope.
Great. I thought I'd try.
I have disadvantage on stealth.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You
I don't have
disadvantage on
armor.
stealth.
Heavy armor.
Me.
My stealth
Oh.
is
I don't
3.
have heavier,
Nice.
but I
I want me some dex.
That is... Oh, I rolled 2 10s.
Are you wearing a chain shirt?
It's scale mail like that?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, yeah.
2-1. Dirty. 21.
Yeah, you're...
2 10s. So I got 10. Plus
No, it's
1.
20. 220.
11.
220.
11.
Yeah. It's not bad for disadvantage.
Neither of them are looking at her.
Yes!
Right.
That's the only stealth check
Wow,
I'm ever going to
really
pass.
bad. All right, so this one comes up to you, and it is going to take 2 swings at you with its dagger.
2.
Yep.
I just want to throw this out there for your sake. There's a thing that I can do
Okay.
after you like roll like let me just read this to you because I have blood curses.
Yep.
This blood curse, if a creature within 30 feet makes an attack, I can use my reaction to roll a d4 and subtract it from the creature's attack roll. I have to choose to use it after you roll,
Yep.
but before you let me know if it hits or misses. Just for timing wise.
Okay. So just tell me before.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it would be after I roll, but before. Is it
That's
to give
what
the
it
player the
says.
opportunity to try and suss out the DM's
It
reaction?
literally says after the creature's roll, but before the DM determines whether the attack hits or misses.
It's very specific.
All right. Well, I rolled. Do you want to? That's your blood maledict, right?
That's blood curse of the eyeless.
Cool. Do you want to subtract from the roll I just rolled? Seems like a really arbitrary
Let's
time.
say, yeah. The roll I just rolled, do you want to subtract?
What's your AC?
15.
Okay.
Apply this curse to... Oh, if I amplify it. I'm going to amplify this curse, because I can do that once, and apply that to all of its attacks.
All of its attacks? Oh,
Until
okay.
the end of its turn. So if it's taking 2 attacks at me, I'll take that math.
Wow. You really just wasted that.
Okay, well,
He definitely misses both, but he got a natty 1 on the second one,
great.
so...
Better
so I don't even need
safe.
to roll the
Nope,
d4.
no, he definitely misses.
Love
Safe
that.
than
Even
sorry.
without
It's
it.
like,
Sorry. I guess that's the... Yeah, so this large guy just comes over, and he's like snarling, and he like pushes through this green gas and just takes 2 huge swings at you, and you just kind of like deftly dodge both of them. That is going to then be, I guess they don't know you guys are there because you guys passed your stealth check so well.
Yeah.
So the other 2 guys are going to run over and they're both going to take swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and...
yeah, this is great.
Oh, actually, this guy can't get to you
Oh,
without
no.
stepping. Well, actually, you know what? He
Fence
is
hop.
immune to the effect because he's the same guy. That would
Oh,
not
the
make
poison
sense.
cloud? Fair enough.
Yeah, it's not poison, but the cloud.
This day.
Yeah. So he is going to swing at you.
How do I not kill her in one go?
That is going to be 1 hit.
Okay.
I'm just going to roll all the attacks now, and that is going to be 1 hit. So you get hit twice, and you're going to take 3 damage and 6 damage. So you're going to take 9 total damage.
Wait, what? Oh, 3 and 6 is 9.
Yep.
Great. I have 4 hit points left.
Hell yeah. She's up, she's up, she's up.
Okay, that is then going to come around to Reese. He is... no. You know what? He is like, holy shit, this lady just killed a guy. I think that maybe I can help. And so Reese is going to run up to there. And Reese is going to just try and punch this dragon in the face. And he's going to whip really hard. He like runs up, he hits him. It just the thing is like, what are you?
Breaks his hand on his leg.
Yeah, you just see the,
like. He's got like Bugs Bunny hand, like it's like all mangled.
Yep.
And I think that that's going to be his turn.
He has
this
AI
is now
art hand.
going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no.
That is going to be an attack.
Uncanny dodge.
Are you flanked?
Am I flanked?
You are now flanked.
That's advantage right there.
Shut up.
Do it.
Actually, you know what? No, he's not going to attack you.
Oh, poor buddy.
Because he recognizes Reese as the one that got away earlier. And he is going to try and kill him with his 2 attacks.
The one that got
Oh
away.
my god.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Reese has an AC of 10.
Uh-huh.
And both of those missed.
Perfect.
Great. So Reese is fine. He comes in and tries to swing on the guy that ran away. It is now coming around to... sorry. It is now... Brian... No.
I rolled higher. Yeah.
Yeah. Robin, it's your turn. You now see this woman. She looks like pretty cut up.
Yep.
You know, and she's surrounded by dragons, and behind you can kind of see just like a farmer, also surrounded by dragons. Yeah.
Have I seen these guards? What would you call them?
You have no idea what they are. They are completely new to you.
Cool. Now, this might have just immediately changed my entire life. So hold on.
Okay.
I had a plan, and my life just maybe
Chain lightning.
No, this is not limited to humanoids. They're like roughly our size, stature, and whatever. They're just like maybe
a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger.
Yeah,
That's
a little
okay.
bulkier.
That's okay. Would you okay?
Remember when I said that this module is really hard?
Yep.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to.
I was like, 4 of these and
No.
1 of these? All right.
No, let's think outside the box in this one. So I know what they look like. I see their armor. I can see. Do I see the guy with like the slightly different colored armor? And I'm like,
That's his skin.
That's his
he's
skin.
A reptile. Yeah, he's a giant. He's an 8-foot reptile with wings that's coppery and like green on the inside, and like has these splashes of green.
are they? Okay. Would I be like rank?
Yeah, he's definitely the like leader of this group for sure.
Cool. Can I, since not at all noticed, disguise myself as very similarly colored to him? If he's not that much bigger,
Are you
like
using disguise self?
yeah. So 8 feet, 6.
I
I'm
don't
almost
think
6.
you can give yourself wings, right?
Oh, they have wings. They all have wings.
Yeah, they all have wings.
Oh.
Wait, but no, it just says like it just. What?
Hold on.
What does disguise self
You
say?
make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on the person, look different until the spell ends. Until your action can dismiss it. You can seem 1 foot shorter or 1 foot taller, so I could be like a 7-foot person. Thinner, fatter, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic limbs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you.
You could turn yourself into a 7-foot thing like it without wings. It would make your deception check harder, but
I'm gonna fuck. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave out of the disguise self my cloak and my staff, and I'm gonna hold my staff behind me into my cloak so it looks like my wings are folded.
absolutely.
Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna turn into one of them like semi like tattered clothes, kind of like them, like they look like a little rough around the edges. And my one hand is behind my back, holding up this staff that it's like, okay, maybe his wings are under something. And I'm just gonna run up my 20-ish feet, so whatever.
Yep.
And
Okay.
what did they look like? They look draconic.
You don't know what a draconic thing is. These are not creatures that you've ever seen on this plane before.
But they're reptilian.
They look like lizards standing up. They look like the idea of what you've heard of a dragon being.
Yeah.
You've only ever heard of dragons have been gone from this plane for 1,000 years. But you do know that there were when your father told you about some of the things
it's kind of like there.
you know that the dragons were a part of what happened.
Great. So in my best just inkling, I'm like, I read about this somewhat a little bit. In rudimentary draconic, because I know the language from just shittery and studying a little bit. I mouth in a growly grovel voice what I think can be like, cease your attack.
Okay.
And then in common, because I'm assuming that they trade or I don't know, I'm just all like, we've got better things to do. We got trouble down the road.
I want you to. Okay, first I'm going to have you roll a deception check.
Great. With inspiration for a brilliant idea. That's a joke. That's a joke.
No, you know what we're going to do first?
I'm creative as fuck.
Okay, roll it. You're going to roll a d20 for me. For how well you speak Draconic.
Fuck, right.
It's either going to give you advantage or disadvantage on the deception check.
Great. And is it flat roll?
Yeah, just a flat. Roll me a flat d20.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Look at my fucking dice. It's just an 8. That's
high. Then it's just going to be a flat deception check.
Great, flat deception.
Yes.
Fuck me.
I was like, if it's over 15 or under 5, I was going to give you advantage.
Yeah, fair. That's not bad. 16 deception.
Okay. You know what?
Because I'm a +4. My charisma is really high.
Thank God.
I want this to work so bad.
Same. I don't want to die.
I want them out of here. Yeah. I don't want to fucking fight right now.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking squishy sorcerer.
All right, I'm going to roll for them individually. This is kind of brilliant. I love this as a solution.
I feel like also you would have you can see me. You just see me shapeshift. Like I don't know.
I see the whole thing.
Like
What's going on over there?
Okay.
Tell me these were bad rolls.
So 2 of them rolled natural 20s.
Oh, that sucks.
And so what you see is the big guy and the guy to his immediate right. They turn to you and go, and they turn as if they're about to move away. The other 2, and you speak Draconic, you hear them kind of look at the big guy and be like, he's fucking lying to you. What are you doing? And the big guy looks a little bit closer, and then he's like, no, he's right. There might be trouble down the road. And they start to squabble. And so this guy,
Incredible.
This guy here, so these 2, they start to fight over top of you guys about what to do next.
We haven't had nothing but maggots
For these days. Yeah.
They're not convinced. 2 of them aren't convinced, but the big guy is trying to figure out what's going on.
Great.
They're not the smartest creatures in the world.
They should listen to the guy in charge. I'm just saying.
All right, that is going to be Clarus, your turn.
Oh, thank God. Well,
I delay that. What did I even do?
Or actually, no, you have bonus action and more movement. Is there anything you want to do?
Oh no, I don't. No, let me look at my.
You're just standing there, holding your cloak up, pretending you have wings.
wait, Brian hasn't gotten to go.
I'm after
Brian
you,
is
I
after you.
think.
After me. Oh.
Yeah, they rolled into the next turn's
I
initiative.
understand. Thank you.
Yeah,
Brian, you are on deck.
I got nothing. I think.
Didn't you say you took a bunch of combat and defense spells?
Summer reaction, and like for myself and for others.
Okay.
So I have to wait for their combat to happen. But I will walk actually like 10 more feet because I only used 20. So kind of like towards the Kender. I was like, you've got a you have a shield?
I've got a shield.
I was like, you look well equipped. So I'm like, I'm gonna like, like closer to you.
Ryan, I want you to roll a perception check for me.
A perception check. All right.
Oh, if you know that I fucking did it.
Yeah, if he understands what the fuck is going on.
Oh, 14.
Yeah, you
plus.
No, you saw this happen.
Plus 4, 18.
Okay, great. Otherwise, I was gonna do like a weird, like fucking dragon, like,
Oh my god.
like a little wink.
Yeah, no, you saw him turn into this thing. You like entered this, you're like, what the fuck is that guy doing?
It was a good idea.
But the dragons are now, they're fighting about
Okay.
it.
I guess that's it then.
All right, Clarence, what are you doing with your turn?
That's too
Well,
funny.
I'm gonna attack. Cause otherwise I'm gonna die. I might still die anyways.
You can disengage and run.
I don't run,
Okay.
I don't run.
unfortunately.
Love that.
That's the smarter option. But before I move, I'm going to attack. Wow, 3 plus 6.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Yeah, cool. That's fair. Honestly, that is fair. I'm going to use my face step. I'm going to teleport 30 feet away.
I can't believe you already have this. Where do you want to teleport to?
Oh, I can't take this poor guy with me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Bye,
that's
buddy.
Too bad. Did I see him? I feel like he would have been in my line of sight.
You saw a dragon-born looking thing
I
come
didn't
over
see him
and yell
before
at them in
he changed.
Draconic, and then what did you say in common?
There's like bigger trouble down the road we have to
Yeah,
go.
so you just saw you are literally surrounded on all sides by dragons.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna teleport 30 feet. This way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thanks.
And then do you want to use your movement?
I'm gonna use 10 feet this way.
You're gonna hop over the fence or towards you.
And then one this way, and then that's good. Yeah.
'Kay.
Right there.
All right, that is now going to be your turn, Brian.
It gives the farmer a sad look as I teleport away.
Seeing all this, Bannon is like kind of like perplexedly looking at this. I mean, did I see him transform?
Yeah, that's what the perception check was for. You know that that's a human.
Just kind of
Or
look over at
human.
him, and I'm a bit confused.
Put them away.
And
Get them out of here.
so,
Get it.
Oh my god.
Bannon, not understanding a word of it, he walks up into the middle of the circle and stands in front of this stranger, like right where she was before.
Can you get there?
I think I'm at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I have 30 feet. I think you can just get in there.
Oh, do you have 25 or do you have 30?
I have 30.
Nice.
You want to go right there?
Right there.
All right, you're right there.
As I kind of get in there, he says, you all should pick on somebody your own size, don't you think? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Scaleface. He looks up at the copper dragon as he's sort of like standing there with like almost like his hands on his hip as he like sort of pulls out his axe, like from his belt, just like with like a bit of a flourish,
Great.
and just like kind of like confidently staring around. That's my taunt, by the way.
Okay. Mechanically, how does the taunt work?
Basically, as a bonus action, I can only string of provoking words at a creature. Pick on somebody your own size, Scaleface.
Right.
And if it can understand me, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw with a DC 14 or have disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than me until the start of my next turn.
It has to succeed on a what?
DC 14 wisdom.
It does.
It does.
Yeah, it rolled a 16.
Great.
Actually, does it have?
Any minuses?
No. It passes.
Great. Sort of as I say that, he turns over to the stranger there, and he says, "Do you need any help there? You look like you're...
Yes.
All right. Just stay behind me.
I hurt my hand.
We'll take care of that after we take care of these fellas." As he sort of like brandishes his shield, and I'm going to take the dodge action.
Great.
Nice.
Cool. Awesome. That is now going to be. It's actually going to be the big guy. He sees you step up. Ooh, actually. He does not want you to get away. He is going to. No, actually. He's still confused by that guy. You know what he's actually going to do? He's going to, like, walk up to...
Opportunity attack.
Yeah. That's what happened. He thinks you're 3 feet. He's like, whatever. You know, take your opportunity
I'm a
attack.
snack.
You were fucking waiting for that one.
Well, I was waiting for the first person, but he seems to be the leader, so... That's 15?
Oh, you're a plus. Fucking
Yeah, that just hits.
weird looking.
Yeah, it's the...
That's cool.
Almost looks like 14,
like
but
the
it's the...
Like what?
14. Great. By the way, all of my attacks are non-lethal.
Oh my god.
The whole campaign.
The whole campaign, unless I specify otherwise.
All right.
All right.
Clonk.
All right, just for
This
this
campaign has some really hard combat in it. I don't want to kill anybody.
for this combat, we'll say we'll go as we go.
We'll see how things
We'll
get.
see how things go. For this combat, everything's non-lethal.
Yeah, until
I'm
you
just
say otherwise.
aiming to knock out.
So you're just hitting
I'm
people. You
upset.
have an axe, but you keep hitting people
110?
with the back of it.
Just gank.
It's like a club.
Okay, so it's
Like he can reach. Like
The thing that drives me crazy in D&D is that the non-lethal damage is the same amount of damage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you hit me with the flat of the axe, there's no way you're doing as much damage
Yeah.
as if you cleave me in
Yeah,
twain.
yeah, yeah.
great. 1d8. That's a 1.
killed it.
That's 4 damage.
Great. Yeah.
So quite literally the back of the axe.
Just give him a good whack.
And so he walks up to you with his turd, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, what platoon are you with?" in Draconic.
Do I understand?
Yep, and you'll get the opportunity to respond. He holds his dagger up towards you, and he's gonna leave it. That's where we're gonna leave it till your turn. The other 2 dragons are the 2 that are right there are gonna both take swings at you because they're like this one's got the guy who just punched. So that's gonna be 4 swings.
They all have disadvantage.
Why?
Because I took dodge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then the first one misses. I'll roll them all separately then, which is good because it was a natural 20.
Yup.
The second one misses. The third one definitely misses. That's double 4. And the fourth one also misses. So you dodge 4 attacks.
I almost imagine they're just like hitting off my armor, and I'm just like,
You're just like blocking with your shield. Just
bing,
like-
bing, bing, bing.
You know what it is? That you are 4 feet shorter than them, and so they're like they're not really sure how to like attack
Are you
down
okay?
at you. You're just kind of holding your shield up because they're not like willing to like get down and swing at your feet or anything. So they're just kind
clang,
of
clang, clang, clang.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Your arm is sore, like where your it's not damaged, but you're like fuck. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna need an ice pack tomorrow. Like I'm gonna need to find a cold wizard to fucking chill my arm. That is going to turn around to Reese's turn. Reese, realizing that punching them is probably not the best idea, reaches down and he actually finds the dragon thing that you killed first. He picks up its blade, and this single-handed, like long, almost scimitar-shaped sword that's just been kind of like crudely pounded together and then sharpened. In the Dragonborn's hand is this crude one-handed sword, but he picks it up barely with 2 hands and he swings at the dragon with the crossbow that's been attacking him. And he's going to take his swing. And he hits.
Nice.
Yeah, he rolled a 17. Let's go, Reese.
Attaboy.
They did it.
Longswords are 1d.
A longsword? If he's using 2 hands, it's 1d10 plus 4.
I'm not giving him 1d10 plus 4. He has no stats.
Okay, 1d8 plus
Yeah,
4. Then.
we'll give him a 1d8 plus 2.
Oh, sorry, not plus 4. Sorry, the plus 4 is for me because of my strengths. It's just. A...
Yeah, he does 9 damage.
Holy shit.
Wow.
To this dragon, which is surprising to everybody involved, including the dragon who like took the punch and was like, and then he just sees him pick up a sword and swing at him.
Holy shit.
But it is now that dragon's turn, so he is going to take 2 swings at Reese. Yeah, this NPC weirdly ends up in combat. They are both going to hit.
Oh boy.
What is the...
You know what? Can I... At least one of them. Seeing this still, I look over the other guy's shoulder and go, insubordinate! And I cast Silvery Barbs over that. Insubordinate! Because he's not listening to my orders.
Yeah.
He rolled a 19. But you do get to give advantage to somebody.
Which is, the advantage is based on attack roll, saving throw. I'll just give it to you.
Right.
Okay.
You're in the middle of a fucking army. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, oh my god. Wow, I just rolled a 2 and a 1. So Reese is going to take 5 points of damage.
He's cleaved in two.
No, not quite.
Not quite.
Almost.
Not quite. He's fucked, though. He looks like mortally wounded,
Yeah.
but he's breathing.
That makes sense.
And that is now going to be Rob, your turn.
So while he goes like...
I will say this. So the dragon in front of you sees you perform magic.
Yeah.
And is like drops the like, what are you? And just immediately becomes very suspicious of you.
That's valid. Yeah.
Fair.
So the knife's still up, being like...
Oh no, it's more like up to like swing, not up to like threaten. He knows that you're he sees magic and he's like, oh, you're a fucking imposter.
God damn it. That's fine. But then fuck, what did you ask me? What platoon are you from? Mm-hmm. Just like, I got nothing clever to say. Fuck it. Without, the cleverest quip that he can come up with on the spot is, what platoon are you from? And he just snaps out of it because he knows now. He's like, your worst nightmare. And he immediately just like,
You see him be like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. So the hand comes down with the staff and he just kind of plants on the ground but reaches up to him and grabs his chin with shocking grasp. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You're like setting yourself on one hand.
Yeah, I like to balance myself from fucking
I'm supposed to be fighting from afar. I'm a caster.
plus 6. Yeah, no, honestly though. Oh, please, baby. Ooh. Is that a 0? So plus 6 is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet. 1d8.
Damn it.
I love
I'm your worst nightmare.
What platoon are you from? Your worst nightmare. The fucking child. This is the d8. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah, there's
okay.
no plus anything.
I do love that other than you, Reese has done the second most damage with his one attack.
Yeah.
All right, that do you have any other actions or bonus actions, anything you want to do?
No,
Not
but
any other actions.
If on a hit, the target takes 1d8 lightning damage, and it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn. I mean, you're shocked right now? Is that real?
Uh-huh.
You can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Yeah.
Great.
You're not wearing armor made of metal, are you? I hit anyway. It gives me...
No.
Oh, okay.
He has like some metal like bracers on his arm, but
Because otherwise that wouldn't give me the advantage. That would have been great. You can't react. So I'm actually going to take... Fuck, I don't know how much movement this thing has.
Probably safe to assume 30.
Like always, everyone's like, everyone runs about the same as I do.
yeah, everyone in all of these races run the same speed,
Yeah.
which is so funny. Because it implies
Including
that
me.
like Kender are fucking like, because dwarves don't. Dwarves are 25, right?
No, it's gnomes that are 25.
Gnomes are 25.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run back towards the fleeing, throat-slitting warrior that I saw. In front of her, though, between the two. Yeah, exactly.
Great.
kind of in like a defensive position. My back is still to you, and I'm just like, hey, Cal. And then I keep looking at the dragon. That's it.
But I can't see your face.
No,
Roll a
you just get like a
perception check
hey, Cal.
Nat 20.
Fuck.
As he's running over, you are almost taken back for a second, because you are reminded of a man that you knew decades ago.
Nah, you're just somebody that I.
I'm like very confused. I'm like, you grew a beard.
The fuck?
And Lars, that's going to be your turn.
Oh, I thought you meant that was my turn.
I used my action to say
Okay,
that.
well, fuck me, I
It was
guess.
6 seconds. You took way too fucking long.
No, it is your turn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I am bewildered, confused, and also this small creature is in front of me.
Small creature.
You're the same height.
I am 2 inches taller. Thank you.
Are
very
you
much.
5'9"?
Yeah.
Oh, short
Yeah.
kings. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, Short King begins at 5'8", so I'm an actual Short King, but sorry.
Okay. I mean,
Didn't
anything
realize
under
there
6 feet
was-
is a short king.
I know, that's
Yeah,
right.
but that's
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Who are you calling short?
Not you. You're over 6 feet.
No, I'm 3'4".
Oh my god.
Yeah. If there's a short king in the group, it's that fucker.
30? Okay. I'm
Fucking fix it, Brian.
I like see that this Kender has run in the spot that I just vacated, and that the farmer is like is staying to fight when I teleported away. And I sprint back towards
Don't do it!
the guy with the staff.
Okay.
Told you to
God.
take the dragon staff.
I was trying to help.
Okay.
Yeah. And
She just run right past me.
oh yeah, right past, and I like roll my
You were
eyes.
like, you grew a beard and you run right past
Yeah,
him.
like,
Yeah, absolutely.
can I do it? It's not that bad, is it?
So she takes her long sword and
It's not that ugly.
She's gonna hit the bastard right in
Do
front
it.
of her.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
Is she gonna hit the bastard?
I'm gonna give myself advantage. I have one more.
Do it.
Long rest.
We gotta use everything in this session.
That's 1.
Oh my god!
Rip. Hard rip.
But I don't use that because it's only if the attack hits. So I still have the precise strike. If the attack doesn't hit,
How?
it says it is only expended if the attack hits.
So you can do that until you do it twice successfully.
Yes.
Wow.
That's helpful.
Is it
That's
pretty
crazy helpful.
like
You
when,
still
I remember
wasted
when
this
we
turn,
read
but it's
that, like when we were discussing characters, I was like, that's
Yeah,
good.
I was like, I'm gonna need that.
Do you have a bonus action?
I can teleport again.
How many times can you do that at level 1?
2.
I mean,
Do you get more later?
she gets one. You get one
Every
per
co-
day per proficiency level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna get better.
Yeah, so she's just gonna be like fucking misty stepping around like me in Baldur's Gate when I have the
Yep.
like amulet and the boots
Yep.
and the
Yep.
Yeah.
3 free Misty Steps.
Yeah. Shadowheart's got
you for
the
3 misty steps.
Shadowheart with Spirit Guardians.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
all the Misty Step stuff, and she's just like boop
Pew,
damage,
pew,
boop
pew, pew.
damage, boop damage.
Fucking genius.
She's gonna scream at the guy in front of her.
All right.
It makes up for her sacred flame.
He's-
miss.
He's just like. So he walked over, was like, "Hey, who are you?" And then you.
Your worst
Sally
nightmare.
Went, wait, you're not. And then you grabbed him by the face, vibrated him, and he was like, "Ah!" And then you ran away from him, and he's like, what the fuck is going on? And then this woman runs up at him and just starts swinging his sword, and he's just misses, and he's like, I am so confused right now. Wait, does Shocking Grasp affect? Does that give advantage to people who attack?
No,
No,
it
okay.
just shocks him for his reactions. Yeah, it just
Great.
nullifies them for that turn.
What a wild turn. It is now your turn, Brian.
Okay, so Ben, having like held back all of these attacks with his shield, and hearing Reese get hit behind him, he just sort of like spins around and he looks up at the guy. You know, you should really pick on somebody your own size.
Again.
No, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting to do like fucking with the accent stuff.
He just
but-
says that twice in a row.
This is his line over and over again.
So-
Right, that's
It's just
the one
like-
thing.
You know, you should really think of
he looks up at him and he says, "Oh, I get it. You're intimidated by my stature. That's it."
Oh my god.
And he's just looking up at him with like kind of this shit-eating grin on his face,
Yeah.
but it's like a kind shit-eating grin. It's like, that's gonna be. I'm gonna attempt to taunt him now. The guy attacking Reese.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Still DC 14 whiz.
Does he say you should pick on someone you
Did you pick on something?
He definitely fails.
Great. And as I do that, I kind of just like, once again, reach over at Reese and says, "That was a big hit. You all right?"
Signal.
As I touch him, I'm gonna use 5 points of lay on hands on
Right.
him.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Reese is back at full health.
Yeah, literally.
He's never experienced, like, this is a guy who's, like, been a farmer and was helping transport some goods for these Knights of Solamnia. And so he's, like, having the craziest day ever, and he feels magically invigorated for the first time. And it's like the first time that you get drunk and you're like, this is the, oh my god, I get it, this is the greatest thing ever. You see a look in Reese's eyes that you're maybe a little bit concerned about, but you're like, we'll get to that later.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You just had a doozy of a day.
Then, is that, that's
Is
a
this-
bonus action, right?
That was my action to lay on hands.
Okay.
Bonus action is the taunt.
Right.
See his eyes like, I think you might be a bit traumatized after this. We'll chat. And he just sort of has his shield up again and is like ready to defend Reese.
Jeez Louise.
Okay. Wow. The main Dragonborn is going to I mean, you look so weak. He is going to
Wow.
like use an attack to shove you out of the way with his like blade and move towards Rob, towards Cal. So
Can I fucking reaction grapple?
Just you're not going anywhere.
no.
But he does have to. Oh no, he's gonna
I mean,
shove
yeah,
you.
if he's
What's your AC?
15.
Yeah, so he definitely misses.
Hell yeah.
Sucks to suck.
No, he hits. Sorry, I'm wrong.
What the fuck?
I just did bad math in my head.
Well, that's not my fault.
I guess it doesn't suck to suck.
He does 3 points of damage.
Wow.
Take it. I have one left.
He thinks that 1 point, he thinks you're dead. He pushes you aside, and
Wait, I can
he's gonna move and attack here.
but I can opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have 1 health point left. You have enough just... But he kind of like smacks you with the like side of his blade to like push you out of the way, and it hurts. Like he's this
Oh
large
yeah.
thing.
She like goes down to a knee almost and is like, not today, and like just tries to hamstring him.
Oof.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Do you want? We should be rolling.
We should be rolling
this.
for you. Yeah.
That is 14 to hit.
That just misses. He's going to walk up to you, and he's going to take a swing at you. What's your AC?
13.
Yeah, he misses.
Are you serious?
Oh my god! Wow!
And he has
Your
a
luck
+5 to
today?
hit.
Wow!
I mean, yeah, he missed.
Insane.
This is my life.
Um,
Okay.
I don't know how we're going to keep you alive.
I have to always take lucky.
Well, hopefully you survive to level 4.
Yeah.
Um,
Jesus.
I've never... Like, I'm just... And the thing is, you
People
rolled
think it's a
really well
joke.
until combat started.
I know. Perception check, not 20. No problem. Anything that's useful? No. Don't even think about it.
You killed the first one, though. You did kill one.
Yeah.
I bend over to see if I know these clovers. Oh, nat 20 investigation
Yeah,
check. Great.
literally.
Great. They don't help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, that is his turn. Now the two standing over you are going to take their swings. You did not dodge this turn, so there's no disadvantage. That is a nat 20. And you said you're 15?
18.
Your AC is 18?
18.
Okay, well the nat
Shield.
20 hits, but nothing else does. And so that is going to be...
That's I don't like getting hit by nat 20 though.
No, you're tough.
You really don't need to worry too much. That is going to be
34 points.
6 points
Oh, that's not
of
bad.
slashing damage.
That's doubled?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
1d6. It's just 1d6
Yeah.
plus.
I
Shit.
have.
Yeah,
I
they
think
rolled
your
a 2.
entire
'Cause it's just the
HP
dice,
left.
yeah.
Plus 1. So.
That's gross.
Wow, yeah.
All right, that is going to be their turn, and the final one looking down at Reese is going to. Or wait,
He must attack me.
that
this
one.
time.
No, that one goes after Reese. So it is now Reese's turn. Reese is going to look up at the one that is swinging at him, and he is going to make a swing again.
Step on his toe.
Step on his dick.
He has no bonuses. It's just flat rolls, and he rolled a 19.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
And rolls 1d8 damage as he's doing this fucking longsword. So that's going to be 4 points of damage to the dragon.
He's a farmer that like hangs up the cow carcasses and uses them as like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Rocky training.
You
Like,
know, he like when the mule is lame in the spring, he tills the field. He just throws the straps over his shoulders and just
Yeah.
tills the field himself.
rips off his shirt. He's buff as fuck.
He's like Willie from The Simpsons,
Yeah,
just
the-
like.
But it's like a swimmer.
Grease me
like,
up.
he's
Yeah.
not huge.
Just lats.
He's just so
Yeah.
trim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reese is doing great.
Yeah.
And he's shot too. He just got like healed back to full health, and he's swinging. He's like, I feel awesome.
I can't fit through door frames. Ah.
It's now going to be the guy trying to hit him.
He has to roll disadvantage if he attacks Reese.
Yeah.
Or no, so
Well,
if he
and
attacks
I
anyone.
called it.
then
I
me.
called it. So he attacks Reese with disadvantage. He still hits. But only does 2 points of damage. So Reese is doing okay.
Great.
If Reese survives this, I'm gonna be fucking shocked. That is going to be the Dragonborn's turn. He just kind of like nicks him in the shoulder after taking it to the face a little bit. It is your turn, Rob. What is Cal doing?
I got a fucking thing in my face.
Yeah, you grabbed it by the jaw and electrocuted it.
That's true. He's upset.
He's not exactly pleased.
And people, when I do that to people, they usually are pretty happy about it.
Yeah.
They usually ask for it first.
They usually say, "Thank you, Daddy."
See, that's funny.
He just doesn't even laugh. That's funny.
That's yeah. Everything I have is ranged, except for shocking grasp.
Go for it.
Oh my god. Catchphrase. Oh, back for seconds. Oh boy. Maybe not. That's a 13.
That just misses.
Fuck
Well,
me.
actually, it misses. His AC's 15.
It is.
Yeah. You're at full health, though, right?
I am.
Must be nice.
I
be
use
fair,
my lay of hands on the-
you
I can't
didn't
help
even
you.
try to like approach stealthily or
this
figure out what's
guy
going
was
on.
like, my friends might be dead.
Yeah, and then you ran into a situation
A
with a
raid.
bunch of monsters, and you went, are these the ones? Are those the bad guys? And they went, oh yeah.
So yeah, just tries to grab again, kind of like tag you're it, but the guy goes like, nah, like he just misses, and he's just like, so Cal just stays there and goes, I'm not scared. He just looks at him dead in the eyes. Come on.
All right, Clarice, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
Oh boy. I'm like literally like I'm on a knee like but I see this farmer who is still somehow at full health and a sense of glee in his eyes.
To be fair, he's been healed and you haven't.
Yeah, and so she's gonna take the opportunity and she's gonna take her long sword and she's gonna try and stab that guy in the back and take the advantage for flanking him. If
Oh yeah, okay.
great, yeah,
I'm gonna say the gas from this guy has expired since.
yes, wonderful.
Best
Yes.
before, yeah. Well, you're not
So-
standing in it anyway.
She's gonna take a swing at him and that's well, okay. I'll take a 16.
Okay, that hits.
Great. Okay,
Did you do your bonus damage on that?
my bonus.
Did you call it?
No. I
Okay.
only did the advantage from flanking.
Okay.
I decided not to precise strike it.
Triple
so
advantage.
I'm doing
What?
Which one is 10? This one's 10. So I'm gonna do D10 of 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 points of damage to the
Great.
fucker in front of me.
The one that's been attacking Reese.
Yeah.
Fuck
that guy.
Yeah, you you run up behind, and you just swing for the head again because it worked last time, and you just catch the spinal cord, and you just see like as you slice through the back of his neck, everything just goes slack, and he falls down, dead where he lands. As he falls from the wound, you do see that green gas come pouring out of the back of his neck again. I'm going to need you to roll a Constitution save for me.
Okay,
Could I,
dokes.
like, have known it was coming and hold my breath?
I'll give you advantage on that. Yeah. You've already succeeded on it once, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Careful
30-20.
rolling the dice.
No,
What?
it's just the metal one.
Dirty
that
20.
is.
So, yeah, you're fine.
19 plus.
Yeah, you both feel like the beginnings of like petrification
Yeah.
past your body, and
Oh,
you just kind of like
gross.
stretch through it, and it doesn't take hold.
I looked
He's
at the
single.
Kender who literally ran into the circle of people, and she's like, "You're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy." And she's
And you see a woman who is bleeding from everywhere. Like she is so fucked up.
yeah, like about to hit the floor. And I am going to teleport out of there.
To where?
Gonna go this direction.
Towards you,
Yes.
like there.
Yeah, 30 feet. Oh, okay. Yeah, can't count. Cool. Yeah. And then I'm gonna move.
Oh, you can move one more space if you want.
Yeah. Give me back your one,
Okay.
and then gonna Yeah, that's good. That's good.
It's good.
All right, Brian, that is your turn.
He just whispers to himself, she calls me crazy. And he's going to sort of turn to these other two dragons and said, now, I warned you, and you haven't backed off yet, so last chance. And he kind of like takes his axe and he's going to swing at the guy sort of next to Reese there, make an attack on him.
Right.
Swing for the knees.
+5 to hit. All right. That's 12.
12 to hit. Yeah, no, that misses.
Great. I just sort of stand tall, ready for it.
Warning shot.
Bonus action.
I don't believe I have any bonus actions that I can take. Yeah. I'm good to go. That's it.
Right. That is then going to be this one attacking you.
Yeah.
He is going to take 2 swings with his sword. That is going to be a 19 and a 10.
The 2 swings. Can I silvery barbs his first one?
Yep.
Is that allowed? Yeah.
That is going to be a 16. Don't forget you have advantage from him, right?
Oh. On everything?
Attacks.
Oh, shit.
Saving rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the future.
Next one.
I'm going to put a thing there.
That still hits me.
Great. And you give that advantage to somebody?
I'm giving it to myself.
Great.
Wait. Attacks, ability checks. Is that spell attacks included?
Yep.
Okay, then yes. Myself.
You take 4 points of damage.
Yikes.
Of piercing damage.
Oh. Oops, that's actually 5. Great.
All right. That is going to be his turn as he just kind of like grabs you by the shoulder and kind of runs you into the chest a little bit with his sword.
Right.
And he just kind of like holds it there, staring down at you, snarling.
Gross.
That is going to come around and be the one remaining, or the 2 actually standing over you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one of them is going to turn and strike at Reese with his 2 attacks. That is going to be 2 hits.
Oh boy. Virus.
Oh.
Rip.
Yeah, actually, because there's yeah. Unfortunately, you see Reese, this incredible man who has done so much damage in this combat. He is just standing, staring up at this Dragonborn, looking down at him as the thing just cleaves into one shoulder. Pull the sword out, cleave down into the other shoulder, and you just see like the blood seeping down the front of this guy's shirt as he falls to his knees and kind of drifts off to the side and has passed on. You don't know that his name is Reese. You know nothing about the guy, unfortunately, because nobody asked any questions.
Yeah.
The other guy is gonna attack you. And you said your AC's a 19?
18.
18. They both hit.
Whoa. That's not good.
So you are going to take you're going to take 6 points of slashing damage.
Oof. Okay.
At the end of the turn, from afar, down the road, you see a knight of Salamia. You see this because you're looking. Enter the fray and run in. And he is charging in, sword already drawn. I'm going to roll initiative for him to see where he enters the... Okay, he's going to go after you guys go.
Oh my god.
So, he just enters and he's like, "What is the meaning of this?" And that is going to come around and be, that one's dead. That's Rob. That's your turn.
Okay. So recently impaled.
Yeah.
I'm kind of gonna use the momentum of me freeing myself from being pierced to just like sidestep him a little bit, just to move
Okay.
to his right.
Okay.
So the angle I can see Clarus, and kind of like I'm like like shit talking a little bit, like, oh yeah, that's fine, and like my eyebrows are being like, now we're in perfect flanking position, like, you know what I mean? Like, just giving you the eyes, be like, you know, if you want to help out.
Giving you the eyes.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm like,
it could also mean nothing to you, but that's the intention. So he's like, you know, you should know better.
That's so funny. You know those flanking eyes. We call that a London Bridge where I'm from.
Christ, oh my God.
It's only Eiffel Tower if you hold hands.
I do. That's funny.
Took me a while to get where you're going with that.
13. It's a +6.
Next time I'm in a threesome, I'll be like, do we get advantage if we flank her?
Yes.
Wait, to finish or not finish? What are you getting advantage
Depends on how long you've been going for.
Or if you're straight.
What would that have to do with advantage?
Well, if
Queers get all the advantages.
yeah, I'm just saying, if you were into guys and girls, you would get advantage. If
Well,
you
no, then you
held
want to
hands.
Eiffel Tower because you want to hold hands.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But you're
get
flanking
advantage.
whether you're holding hands or not.
Quantum powers activate. Form of
I mean,
advantage.
it gives you power. It's not water, but it gives you power over a liquid.
Wow.
What is happening to this game?
Do I know
Just
anything?
referencing Super Friends, but making it sexual.
Would I know anything about reptilian resistances, like things like about them?
Roll nature check, I guess. Yeah, you might. Like,
Fine.
there are like non-draconic reptiles in the wild.
+2 would be 15.
No, but you don't. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you like don't know about reptiles in particular, but looking at these, and the gases that you see coming out of the other ones, there does seem to be some sort of like magical sickness about them that you think would, maybe make sicknesses or poisons maybe less effective against them.
That would make sense.
I'll give you that with the poisonous gas and everything as
Yeah,
well.
I was like,
Yeah.
it's a no.
What do you think of Ray of Sickness?
Absolutely ray of sickness, and I'm like,
With a
it's-
15, I'll let you have that.
yeah, it's because it's my hardest hit, but
Yeah.
I had a feeling it'd be halved, which is irrelevant then, because then I might as well be rolling the.
Is it poison damage?
It is poison damage.
Yeah.
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 What are you doing, Rob?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something a little bit different then.
Shocking grasp.
Just a
I'm gonna shocking
change
I'm
it.
gonna keep it fresh and shocking grasp. No, I'm actually
trying
gonna...
shocking grasp.
No, I was gonna try that right after shocking grasp.
Okay, yeah. I don't want to backseat. I don't want to backseat.
It's okay. It's okay.
You should not use shocking grasp.
I was saving that for 2 more turns. Then I was
Okay,
gonna try
yeah.
shocking grasp. I'm actually gonna just.
I regret starting the show.
It's not too
You're
late.
the one making the Eiffel
Not
Tower
too
jokes.
late.
London Bridge.
Yeah.
Sorry.
To be fair, I made both.
You did.
It's a show.
This is what our book club is like.
We raise money for children, but the show is not for children.
Yes, exactly.
We can't say that anymore, but that was the joke through all of Relay 2.
We did raise money for children.
We did. Thank you for helping us with that.
Hell yeah.
Much like a fleeting moment in Prince of Egypt.
The Jake Gyllenhaal
Cal.
movie?
No, that's Persia.
Oh,
What the?
Moses.
No.
brother.
I was
Oh
like,
my god.
No.
no,
Just-
Jesus Christ.
I'm country dyslexic.
It's fine. It's just a very quick turn the water into blood moment. He just hits the staff into the ground, and the dragon for a brief half a second see my green amber eyes flicker red.
Cool.
And from the skies descends a sacred flame that lands above his head.
Great.
It's a dex save of 14.
He makes it.
That's okay. What's that?
Sorry,
Halves on sacred flame? What?
Are your eyes green or amber?
They're green with the little,
they got
gold
little
and
slips
amber.
of
Yeah,
gold.
yeah. They're
Little-
only green.
little slip.
They're exactly like my eyes.
You can't write that down. You haven't been close enough to him to see it.
Green with a little bit of that amber and gold.
Oh my god, just make out. Jesus Christ.
Demonetized.
Oh,
We are always
fuck.
demonetized. Welcome to the Nerdy Nightly.
Yeah.
I wrote it down because I will now. I'll see it. I'll see him in a moment.
I'm so
Yeah.
kidding.
Hold on.
Not gonna walk up and be like, "Nice green and amber eyes." First thing.
Can you imagine? You okay over there?
See, the target must succeed on a dexterity save or take 1d8. There is no have.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's
No,
why
you
it always
just missed.
misses in Baldur's Gate.
I was like, just call me fucking.
Daddy?
No, well, yeah, if you want.
It's a good podcast.
What's her stupid name right now? Because I'm mad at her. Shadowheart.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Shart.
should have known.
Yeah,
Shart.
it never hits.
Yeah. What did she say? Ignis! No, that's Firebolt.
Ignis!
Ignis! It didn't work.
missed.
That's it. And
Alright.
he just looks up and goes, fucking classic.
Great. That is going to be your turn, Clarus.
I see a knight of Salamnia enter the battlefield. She's like, oh, fucking Christ. Okay,
Wait, literally. Anyway.
gonna move up to flank the,
Okay.
Well, she
The
understood the eyes. You see, it's the eyebrows.
staggering over and like making sure that the Knight of Salamnia knows that I'm participating to the extent of my abilities in this battle, even though I'm like bleeding everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna just gonna take that fucking longsword and I'm gonna go for it again.
Right.
That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Nice.
That hits.
Thank God.
You did it!
3
advantages later.
He's distracted. You run up. You just like slide your sword under a wing, like right up into the shoulder blade.
Finalizing! That's 3 plus 4. 7 damage.
Great. He's like pretty hurt. He recoils from that, and you can just kind of see like he's like trying to like move his arm back into a more comfortable place as you just slide your sword up in and out of that hole that you've created. Cool. That is now going to be Brian. It's your turn.
Oh boy, this is bad.
You have an advantage.
I do have an advantage.
Yeah.
How do these two dragons look?
Like dragons. I'm just
Like, I mean, injured
I know.
The one close to where Reese was standing is pretty fucked up. He's barely hanging on, and then the one next to you is injured, but it hasn't been hit by anybody since you guys got here.
Okay,
Is the only one that you guys have not hit at all. So
I'm gonna go for the one there.
the one that's fine,
The one that doesn't look good.
the one that's almost dead.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're just gonna make a couple rolls against him.
Great.
We're gonna make some attacks. So I kind
have
of
2 attacks, right?
I do. No, I have advantage.
Advantage on
Oh,
the
okay.
next attack roll.
And he kind of like he lowers his shield from just getting struck, and sort of like there's just blood coming out of his mouth now, and he's just like, okay, that was a good hit. And he's gonna sort of like, you asked for it now, you haven't given up yet. Neither have I. And we're gonna attack with advantage on the weak one. Wow.
Yikes.
That's 2 4s. So
Plus 13.
plus 5.
Yeah.
No, you both miss.
So I'm going to pray that I survive this next round. That's my turn.
Great.
Great. Cool. That is then going to be the knight.
TPK.
It's not even session 1 yet.
That's kind of funny if we have to re-roll everything
Yeah.
before episode
Talk
1.
again.
After we've just paid Gabe to do all that art.
Oh my
True,
god.
yeah. True.
This knight is gonna run over up in here. And
Up in here.
Up in here. Tell me. No.
he is going to look up at this monstrosity and be like, by the gods above. And he is going to attack. I don't know why I rolled twice. It doesn't matter.
You're flanking.
He's not. You have to be exactly
Yeah,
opposite.
exactly
to
opposite.
flank.
Oh, so I'm
Whatever.
flanking.
He just he rolls he's going to two-hand his sword on this. He does hit.
Watch out for the gas.
Um
Oh.
Oh, watch out for that guy. He's like dying on the spot.
he like swings up and he does almost miss, but he catches you dug your sword up into the right shoulder blade underneath the wing. You see this creature that you're looking at, you see this knight kind of step up next to you, and he cleaves and he cuts the left wing clean off. And so this guy falls to his knees. He's the dragon thing is not dead, but you just see this like wing go toppling to the ground, and he's just like bleeding profusely. The blood is joined by this like green mixture that seems to be dripping out of him onto the ground, and it's singeing the grass. And you can see where this blood mixture is dripping onto the ground. The grass just immediately dying.
Great.
Roll a perception. You and Rob roll a perception check for me.
Why not?
17?
Uh,
No, perception is
14.
19.
14.
You immediately know that this is acid.
Okay.
Um,
Don't touch the fucking acid. I spit out blood.
all right,
I
that
like
is
the one hand on your hip too.
Oh
Don't
no,
touch.
I'm holding a wound
Oh.
together.
that is going to be his turn. He is going to I think this knight is right up in his face and just like cut off his wings. So he's going to take his 2 swings at the new guy. Wow. Okay, he's gonna fucking miss terribly.
Yeah.
I'm rolling all over the place. I feel like I've been rolling pretty good. Like in that, like I've had the high highs and the low
You've
lows
had a
today.
nat 20.
You know, I've
You're
done
okay.
all right. And he's just like on one knee, just trying to swing at this guy, and this guy's in full Climactic armor, and you just see the like blade is clanging off of it, he looks very scared now for the first time this whole fight, as he is almost dead in front of you. That is going to come over to the other 2 dragons.
Good luck.
That are looking down on you, who are going to swing at you. The first one, both of its swings miss. One of them is a natural 1. And so you
He
see
knocks
this.
himself out.
The one behind you just like tries to get at you, and it just like bounces off your armor.
You are the chosen one.
And the other one, oh my god, I rolled a 1, 3, 5, 7. So
Oh.
all 4 attacks
Oh.
miss
Wow.
I planned it this way.
Yeah,
I planned
yeah,
it this
yeah.
way.
Yeah,
All four
yeah,
times it's
yeah.
even.
Yeah.
you. That
That is divine intervention.
wild. You're just the ones you take off the from behind, you take it on the pauldron, but in the front you just clang, and you literally just you take this like makeshift crappy shield that you found, and as this guy swings down, you swing up at it and you just punch the sword, and it pierces your shield a little bit, and so you crack the wood of your shield, but you block the blow out of your way, and wow. Just rolling terribly. That is going to bring us all the way back around to Rob. It's now your turn.
Great. I kind of feel like this lizard dude's handled.
Okay.
So I'm catching from the corner of my eye this fucking whoa, like
Hey,
and all the
I'm still standing. Better than
great,
I
great song. So kind of like cool guy doesn't look at explosions. I'm still gonna keep eye contact with the guy in front of me, but just point my staff towards the weaker one because I can do 120 feet and just the staff engulfs itself in flame for a brief moment and fucks off with a firebolt.
Great. Roll a small attack
directly
for me.
towards it.
Nice.
Nice.
I gave myself Silver Barb's advantage.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
You also have advantage on your next attack. Oh, no,
Use
wait,
it,
that
use
was
it.
That was
I
it.
double
fucking
forward.
missed. Not bad.
That
That
dangled
one-
on 20.
It did.
I saw it dangle on 20.
but it's a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Great.
Roll damage for me.
Ignite! I can't with the fucking.
Ignice!
Can
I like
we
how
take
everyone's-
that sound effect and have it on the
Yeah.
fucking-
I think that's copyright.
7 more damage?
7?
Yeah.
Great. So you reach out your staff and you just feel the like energy. You're keeping an eye on the guy in front of you because he's
Yeah.
not dead yet. But you shoot that lightning bolt out, and in the corner of your eye,
yet.
you just watch this flame like tickle up the side of this creature, and you just feel heat from to the right of you.
Right,
really
it's like
quickly.
over your head.
I think it's Solinari like backing me up after
fuck.
this hits. And
Yeah. Well, because the next thing you feel is this draconic creature like slump into you and fall back, and so you like feel impressed on your back, and that gas that you were feeling before starts to creep up out of its body. So I need you to roll a Constitution save for me.
Oh,
16.
yeah.
Yeah, you absolutely you've felt it a couple times now, and so you're just like this gas isn't affecting you at all. Awesome.
Every time.
Okay, Rob, do you have a bonus action? Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No.
Ben just kind of like looks up at the sky and is like,
All right, and this one is
Can I see that and just like, fuck.
this one is dead.
Do, 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 do.
No.
And then that is going to be Clarus, your turn.
Great. Yep, gonna take that advantage.
Great.
Yeah, still flanking.
She's like, she's trying to smile up at the night beside her, and her teeth are like so bloody.
Oh my
She's
god.
Like,
Am I like looking? Are you trying to impress him? I'm like looking at you guys. Like, is it?
yeah, don't
You're-
worry about it. 8 plus 6, 14.
14.
14.
Fuck!
That number does keep
No.
coming
Just
up.
misses.
14. Yeah.
God
14.
damn it!
Oh, 14.
Gotta go Niagara
Ah!
Falls. Roll for 14.
14.
Put money on
Okay,
14.
well, this is going very well.
Do you want to do anything else?
I can't. I have literally 0 options.
But you hit really hard off the top.
Yeah, I got one good one in, and
You
then,
killed 2. You killed 2.
You
Dice
killed
Christ
2.
was like, "Fuck you." Yeah, but barely. Okay.
All right. That is going to be you, Brian.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I turn towards this other guy, dragon thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of like, he cracks his neck. You want some too? And he's gonna
You're
make,
so confident for having not hit in like 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I know. And I'm gonna attack him with not advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up. That's a 19.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. And then what is it? It's
my God, I
1d8
still have
plus
this thing
3. Oh my god.
You're rolling great, man.
It's a 4. It's a 1 for 4.
Great.
That's the second time I rolled a
On the
1.
snoot.
Yeah, just.
Because I'm still using the back
Yeah,
half
you
of my
you
axe.
plank him in the face. 4 is enough damage to kill a average person.
Fair.
Like that's not a boop on the snoot. Like a 4 kills a human being with a single hit in D&D.
We're all just
4
used to playing
is a
like.
fucking swing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you crack him across the jaw.
Did I break one of his teeth?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah!
You see the tooth kind of tumble. You like go to catch it, but the momentum from the hit, you're not quite like fast enough to do both.
I just kind of like. I told you. Watch yourself.
Souvenir.
And I keep going Irish with this. I'm really trying here, but I'm struggling.
You're gonna figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
You'll find it. You'll find it. That is
it was right here.
that's
Gotta say Scottish.
It's Scotland.
Just go.
the knight over here. It's gonna be his turn, and he's gonna
You can
swing.
change your face.
If you change your fate.
So yeah, this knight of Slimnia he is going to finish him off. And he's just going to swing down, bringing... He only had 1 health left, and so if you had just hit, would have been yours. I'm so sorry. But he brings his blade down.
3.
And he cracks this guy in the face.
3.
The creature does die
14.
as his head is split in twain, and there is a splash of acid that comes out of him.
Fuck.
I'm going to need you all to roll a dexterity. You and the knight are going to roll dexterity saves.
Uh-oh.
I'm not bad at those, but I'm not great. Hiya! Nice. 22.
Right? You pass.
Yeah.
22.
Ooh.
So you all dodge. You knew it was coming. You saw the acid beforehand. All 3 of you step back as the acid. The knight he barely gets out of the way. He rolled a 12 on a save of 12. So he barely gets out of the way. And you watch as the acid, like, now that it is dead, it seems to be decomposing faster than you would expect. That is going to be his turn. And he is going to then jump over the acid and start running towards the last guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to get to about there. And this final draconic thing is the last. He sees, like, as long as the big guy was alive, he was like, I'm in it. We're going to be fine. Seeing that guy have his head cleaved in twain, he turns and he begins to run away from you.
I will make an opportunity attack.
Absolutely.
Please. Oh, 21.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, let's please roll well.
It was better than last time.
5.
5 damage, great. I'm gonna say that for the sake of ease here, he's really fucked. Do any of you have range?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I will let you both take a ranged attack at him as he's fleeing. And if you can kill him with your attacks, he won't get away. He's too fast for you guys to catch him.
Too furious.
So I'm gonna say that you both get a ranged attack at him.
Great.
How does changing weapons work? I don't remember.
It doesn't.
Oh, you can just use a different weapon.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
as far as I know.
It's
There
usually a
might be
free
rules for it,
action
but-
unless you're picking something up
I
off
mean,
the
yeah,
ground.
I just have a hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're literally just like pinging at him. So if you both want to roll, and you are, I'm assuming, using Firebolt.
No, I'm actually gonna send him a message. Yeah.
You have message?
I have message. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, not sending. Right.
Yeah.
That's-
Messages. Yeah. Sending's
no,
different.
No.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4 plus 3.
No.
Rip.
All right. So this thing is going to flee. You see the knight kind of like chase him to the end of the thing and realize he's fucking hightailing it, and there's not gonna be a lot. Actually, what's the range on your crossbow?
80 feet.
So you
And
won't.
then up to 320 feet, I guess. with
Disadvantage. Yeah.
Do you have a range attack?
I have a dagger I can throw.
He's gonna be outside of the range of that. But if you want to take a disadvantage attack, and you'll actually get another firebolt off.
Because it's 120.
Yeah, because if you move,
We really want this
30
guy dead.
What's the range?
Hell yeah.
on
Oh,
a
no, wait,
dagger. I'm assuming you can't throw a dagger
disadvantage. Fuck, no.
120 feet.
Oh no, not that
No,
far.
no,
I can throw it
it's
60
like-
with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to roll it, I will give you a disadvantage dagger throw.
Great.
Yeah.
15 doesn't, right?
15
16.
hits. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll these because I feel like the heavy
Damage.
ones get in the way of each
Did
other.
you hit?
No.
What did you roll?
Okay.
5 plus
Nope,
3
never mind.
is
It's
8.
2.
I just hit.
Wow. Okay.
I rolled a 2.
You miss.
you
You rolled better than Brian.
Wow.
You did.
That's a 10 on a D10.
Then, you see just far off in the distance, you watch as this sorcerer points his staff, shoots a firebolt out, and it's like, Ignis! And it catches this draconic thing in the back, and as he like grinds, he was full speed dashing, as his face grinds across the asphalt. I guess there isn't asphalt there, it would just be dirt. The
cobblestone.
poisonous cloud that trails behind him is signifying that he has passed on.
Perfect.
And that is the combat. You're standing barely.
I am not even barely.
And you are now. What would you like to do?
Ban sort of like after seeing that, he sort of was like, "Huh, that was quite impressive." That's Irish again. That's quite impressive.
Are you looking at me?
Yeah, he's looking over at you. And as he does that, he's kind of like already like breaking a splinter off the fence there, like with his axe, hacking it off. And he kind of like goes over to Reese's body and expects it for a pulse and stuff like that.
Oh, buddy.
Roll a survival check for me.
Where's my things? Survival. Oof.
Are you doing anything?
I'm surviving.
Actually, everyone roll a perception check for me as well.
Okay, well that's a nat 1 on the survival.
That's a 5.
Okay.
Perception?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm used to it.
It's just not rolling well. I'm just not happy about it.
I really don't understand how this is possible.
For perception is +1. It's a 17.
I got 15.
You both see the broken cart in the middle of this area here. There's bodies. You find armor, but it's pretty damaged. All of it's pretty unusable. Actually, there's a list of the exact things because this is a module.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, are the bodies disintegrated with the gas, or can we loot them? Like, is there stuff that we could?
Here's what I will say.
Okay.
The 3 soldiers each wear plate armor with filigree and horned helmets distinctive to Knights of Slamia, which you know. But each suit bears vicious claw marks that make it unusable. Among the wreckage are also 3 longswords, 8 days of food and water for 1 person, and 40 gold.
This is just in the cart, or this is on the bodies? Sorry.
This is in the wreckage of the cart. Yeah.
Great. I'm looting away.
Right.
So I don't know if that was anyone else's first instinct, but I packaged the food and gold for sure. I'm just like, oh, spoils of war, I guess.
Stagger over to the knight that's alive.
The knight turns around and is like, "Hey, what are you doing? Were you robbing them?"
No. Sorry. Whoa. Hold on. Hi. We defended what appears this lovely young lady from an attack. We wanted to help. Yeah, it's definitely not. Didn't like
Are they
that.
with you?
So sorry.
Yeah.
At this point, Bannon kind of comes over and he's just like, sort of like wiping the blood off his hands with having, I don't know what that nat 1 gave me. Nothing, I guess. He's dead. Assume?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
You think he's actually fine. Yeah, with a natural 1, you're like, oh, he's just kind of faking it.
Okay.
You have no
get
idea.
up
Fainting,
later.
like he's like,
Yeah.
this is his survival mechanism.
You're over him like, you can wake up now, it's okay.
It's
And he's
all
like, wow,
right.
you're a good actor.
It's all right. You're gonna be just fine. And he kind of goes up and he just sort of like wipes the blood off his hands
Fucking.
and looks around him. So hi, I'm Ban, and he's just sort of like offering his hand up to the knight who came in.
Jackson.
Lovely name.
Have I met Jackson before?
Ah, your hand's so cold.
As the blood is on your. Yeah. I'm Ban.
Cal.
Jackson.
More blood on
Is
my
there
hand.
like a token to be like, I'm an Knight of Slamia?
Do you have anything on your armor that is a signifier of your order?
No, I think everyone gets the armor, but I don't like wear.
Are you trying to like
Yeah.
flip an FBI badge, be like, notice Lanya?
Yeah. That's like what I would have thought. You know what I could do? I could open my bag and like pull out the helmet.
Great, yeah. You like walk over, you dropped your bag somewhere over here at the start of the fight. And...
Do I immediately clock your chest crest or your circle, right? That's very visible.
It's a necklace. That
Oh,
you're
that's the
wearing.
necklace.
This white hanging necklace.
Oh, it's
Do I not have the mark?
You have like a circle carved in, but
Yeah.
have you painted that?
No. It
It would
looks.
just be a circular. All 3 of the moons have the same circular kind of symbol. So you would see the like white of the necklace.
Great.
Yeah.
You just, when I shake your hand, you see my eyes look down through your necklace and back up at you, and then
And because of the way in the arcane nature of the moons interact between the sorcery and the deity, that there's the sort of like the god and the magic side of this. You recognize immediately that it is a magical, it is an arcane focus in a way that you have read about but has not existed in a long time.
Yeah.
It's like a religious artifact almost.
Ban sees your eyes look down at you. He sort of like picks up. He's like, "Oh, do you like that? I got it in a dream.
in a dream.
Yeah, I went to sleep, and then I woke up, and there it was, in my neck."
Do I know anything about that shit? That's
No.
I'm just like that's something else.
Anyway, I'm gonna go say hi to that one. And like,
So over here, the Knight of Slimy.
That's hard.
Take out the I take out my helmet and like kind of just show him the pack.
Where did you get that?
It's mine. Knight's sword.
Okay.
Do you-
What happened here?
This man over there. He's dead. He ran up to me for help, and I came over here, and everyone was already dead. Have you seen these creatures before?
No, not myself, but we heard they were troops moving in the area. We sent out from Kalamon, asked some people to come back in towards Vogler, where I was stationed, and I was coming out to see what happened to the caravan. It was supposed to arrive hours ago, and, well, I see they ran into some trouble on the road. Did the man, did he say anything about what happened? Or?
No, there wasn't time.
Okay. Well, it's good to meet a fellow knight.
Yeah.
Who are these two?
Well,
at this point, Ban, who has you felt like his hand was like a little bit like stronger than you expect from his stature.
Yeah.
He walks up.
I didn't let it show.
My name's Ban.
yeah, Ben, we know one another.
Oh, right.
You asked he asked if they were with me, and I said yes.
Can I roll like an insight check on that? If I understand
Sure,
that.
I don't know why you're trying to hide that you just met, but sure, go for it.
Because he asked if we knew if they were with me when they were looting, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, go for it, yeah.
You suck.
It's a 5. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'd remember somebody who looks like you.
We might need those weapons in the fight to come. Thank you for killing those things with me, I guess. I don't really know what you guys... You didn't save anybody, so...
Well, do they have anything on them that's... might be, tell us where they came from?
Oh, no, I know where they... We sent for them to come back in. We're trying to amass a little bit of a force.
the sick, lizards.
No. Some people think that there might be forces moving out of Tam and Busik mountains. So we've been trying to kind of pull people together, try and maybe create a force to go check in on things.
Did you guys find anything on the bodies?
A couple swords.
Yeah, that's just standard issue.
He's holding a bag behind his back.
Roll a deception check for me.
Of food and gold. Deception, yeah, great. 13.
All right, let's see. He goes, what do you got behind you there?
He just reaches into the bag and finds like the first squishy food-like thing he can and just goes, hungry.
I'm not going to take your food.
Thanks.
Okay. Fuck.
What was that you said about Tam and Busik? What's going on up there?
Oh, we don't know. We just, there's been some raids recently. We've had a couple of small villages that have been just burnt to ash. We think that the troop movements seem to be coming out of the mountains in Tam and Busik. south of Calaman. So we've been trying to figure out what that's going on. We've been pulling Knights of Solemnity together towards Calaman. We've amassed a couple in Vogler for a funeral for a friend is coming up.
It's been.
Yeah, it's been Green Shield. Good man.
Oh,
Passed away recently.
you all know Aespen. I was going there to meet him myself.
Wait,
You mean
Isbin?
meet him?
He's dead.
Oh yeah. I mean, in a sort of in a theoretical sense, I was there when he died. You see, so they sent me this little letter. He pulls it out of his bag. He runs over into his bag where he dropped it, pulls it out. See, we were friends for a bit. He told me a lot of stories. It's quite inspirational.
Yeah, it's been like his stories.
I thought he did.
Sorry, I'm just trying to. He says, "Oh, so Becklin sent you a letter then."
Is that the name that's on it?
It is Becklin, yeah.
He
sent all
looks at
your
it.
letters.
He reads it. It's like, yes, it's from Backlund.
Well, I guess let's get you back to town. You can meet her, and well, who knows? Maybe you can be helpful there too. We need to get you on a horse or something.
No.
I don't have any health potions or anything on me. I'm sorry.
It's fine. My feet.
It's a day and a half. Let's at least make a camp, and we'll deal with it from there.
I could sleep. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's make a camp, and I'll take the first watch. We'll get everyone home, okay?
Ben sort of like giddily starts to go over and starts chopping firewood because he's got the axe and he's quite good at it. He's quite good at getting wood.
Good for him, man.
Disadvantage. There's not really a lot of rolls left today because that's where this prelude ends. We are it's time for you guys to head to Vogler, and that's where we're going to start our campaign. Now that we're done with session 0 next week, but before we do that, you guys go to bed in your bedrolls and tents, and you level up.
Yeah.
So
nice.
you will be level 2, and you'll have all your health and stats
Never
and
played
everything.
level 1 before, and I'm like, I hit with the sword.
And you played like an advanced level 1 with abilities, like a normal.
I did
level
get an
1,
extra feat, yeah.
No, and you teleport twice.
That's just
Most
a
other
facial thing.
no, but most races you would get basically nothing. You're
Fair.
just swinging once a turn. So
Yeah.
you guys are pretty good. You killed everything. You got the one that your firebolt got just enough. If I had wanted to be mean, though, they could have had way more health.
That was tough.
would've died.
That was tough
It's
as F.
Get ready, because all of the dragon things explode into shit when they die. So have fun with that.
Right. Magic
You know what
items
though?
win.
That Constitution came in handy. I did not get hit that much.
Yeah,
I
you survived.
just also almost died.
All right, so if you want to watch the rolls for the level ups, that's going to be over on our other channel, Roleplay Relay. We're going to have a channel for this campaign and for all of our other D&D stuff, where it's all the shorts and clips and behind the scenes stuff. If we condense anything down to a moment, it'll go up on that channel so as to not crowd the feed on this channel. So if you are interested in the D&D stuff, definitely check out subscribing over there. But if you don't, stay here, because this is the Nerdy Nightly, and this is the Roleplay Relay. We'll figure out all of our branding for all that shit at a later date. This was fun. Thank you for watching Session 0. My name's Nerdy. You can follow me everywhere at Nerdy Nightly. Let's go around the table.
Robbers of music.
Yeah.
Brian Kling.
And I'm Claris Polaris.
And please like and subscribe to the video. Hit the dislike button. Leave all the mean comments down below. The algorithm god is hungry. We must feed her. That algorithm goddess this episode is Harvest, because Harvest can't hit shit.
Yeah.
Which I guess we learned a lot about our characters today.
No, that's a me thing.
Yeah.
That's just how it's gonna.
Are you mad at me?
What?
Like, are you mad at me?
Why?
I don't know. I'm like worried that like I have brought. We're married, for those of you who don't know, and I'm worried that by forcing you to play this game with me every week and potentially kill your character every week because you can't roll well, that we're gonna like hurt our marriage somehow. Like that this will impact on our ability
Subscribe to see if our marriage makes it.
That's actually funny.
We'll see.
I love that phrase.
Do something nerdy tonight. Oh, thank you to MissMountainGaming.com. Use code NerdyNightly15 to get 50% off your order.
Look at
MissMountainGaming.com, the best place to get the jingle jangly math rocks. We're gonna go do our level ups for the other channel, but until next time, do something nerdy tonight.
Bye.
Bye, guys.